Well, thanks for paying attention, but we're here, we're live, it's crazy. There's already 8 people, Jeff. People want to see you.
Oh, shit, I should go put my teeth in.
That's funny. We'll put your hair on as well while you're there.
Yeah, I can't find that. Lost that years ago.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, how you doing anyway?
Well, it's good, man. Good. You got that damn second COVID shot this week, and that put me on my ass for about a day and a half.
Oh, did it?
Of course, I'm old, so taking time off for things like that is a necessity nowadays.
Yeah.
Other than that, just grinding, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. We had a big investor meeting today. I had did the hurry up and get it organized and then present it. All of a sudden people are like, can you hurry up? It's like, well, you want to know what's going on, or you want to just fucking sit here and ask difficult questions? So, anyway, so we're that's all over and done with, so we can relax now for another quarter. I suppose we should put the game on the screen. What do you think?
What are we playing again?
No idea. We'll work out how to share my screen. I've forgotten.
Some Napoleonic shit, wasn't it?
Yeah. I thought it was some of that ACW bullshit you like to play. There we go. Can you work with that little screen? Top of the turn, right?
Yeah, well, we finished the first turn after finding that freaking rule about my movement.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed off about that.
Well, you're a freaking rookie at this shit. What can I say? Let's see what the morons have got to say. Todd is here. Mo is here. Oh, Stig the Wig is here. Jeffrey's here. Well, those guys are talking amongst themselves.
We need to get Wardrobe in here to commentate.
Well, only if he's going to provide some decent commentary, unless Mo wants to join, or both of them can join.
There we go.
Either of you two idiots want to join? Oh, I'm sorry. What I would say was, let me just go over to Facebook. I'll send them a link if they want to join. They can. They might be doing stuff. Because this is how we roll when we play live, because it's live and no one cares and it's gameplay. It's the top of the turn. It's going to be awesome no matter what, because you get to kill things. I'm rolling lots of ones this turn. That's all I know. I've got the hack down. I know how to hack the Vassal die roller. You watch me roll a whole bunch of ones, and people will be thinking I did that. All right. Send them a link. They can come if they want to or not. Don't care. It's all good. Let's let me close this window and close that window. And yeah, good to go, Joe. Okay.
I did get 6 new games show up today, though.
You did what?
I got 6 new old games that showed up today.
Really?
I happened to catch a guy on Console Marketplace early Sunday morning before anybody else tapped it.
What'd you buy?
6 games for like $30 and $15, and one was Guderian's Blitzkrieg.
Oh yeah,
which I already have, but he sold it for $30.
So you get a second copy just cause.
Unpunched, yeah. I might give that.
The original GB.
Yeah, because I don't think I have 2. 2 is just a remake, right?
Well, no, but as far as you know, yes. You need to get GD2, and you got GD40 as well. GD40 is cool.
Hunters from the Sky, GD40, and
shit. I have a drinking problem. I spilled my water. Hang on.
Well, you should be drinking alcohol, not water.
I know, I overfilled it. So, well, that's okay. That's what I get for wearing work clothes.
I got the moonshine.
You got your moonshine bucket. All right. Weather determination phase. I have a die roller action doohickey thing here somewhere. Hang on a second. Todd, what's going on, man? Are you on, or you just clicked the join just to be annoying?
Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Well,
no, I'm just hanging.
should one of us send you the sequence of plays so you know what's actually going on, or are you gonna be?
Nah, I don't need that stuff.
I'm just kidding. I'm rolling for weather.
Weather determination phase.
3. I think it's gonna be good.
I gotta go find my damn.
High is usually bad. Oh, that sounded quite good on the echoes. Who has the weather table?
It looks like Jeff has left the room.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, 3 is. Oh, that better not be for this scenario, because 3 is mud. That can't be right for turn 2.
Oh. Yeah, we found out that Kev's been playing scenario 14 while I was playing scenario 12.
No, we didn't.
Have to go get a freaking booklet full of papers before I can play this game.
Okay, current climate condition.
First, do we have any goddamn special rules for this turn before we get started?
Well, you know, you're a freaking train wreck. Okay, how about you come prepared? So you look it up.
All right.
Because look, I did the hosting. You need to do the reading. Isn't that how it's supposed to work? You're supposed to be the expert in this game, pal.
All Axis units are out of supply and fuel for a second.
Ah, okay, that's what I thought too. Well, I'm getting a little frustrated here because all I see is mud and frost, and that can't be right. What scenario are we playing? 7 or 8?
No. Well, in the book, the South booklet, it's section 12, scenario 5.
No, I'm just thinking that maybe there's another weather chart here.
The 28 turner.
Yeah. But,
We'll look through all this shit again here.
just wondering if there was first 3 turns are clear or some sort of bullshit like that. Oh, and that reminds me, I do get to move my. I'm calling a do-over. I get to move my. If I didn't move my trucks onto the map in the south, and this has that southern extension. So I brought them all in the wrong spot. So
go for it.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. But I am not seeing a weather chart that doesn't have crap weather unless.
We can play historical for all I care.
Well, where is that? Oh, you know what? I bet you there's a weather table in here. Instead of looking at this. Weather. Here we go. I rolled a 3. It's dry. So we're in the south. It's still dry. Okay, good. See, I keep going back to the paper because I'm a paper kind of guy. And what do you know?
What the fuck do you think I'm doing? I got them all here in front of me.
It's right there on the charts I
see the weather chart.
On the little doohickey here.
I'm trying to look at all the other dumb stuff that I got to be responsible for.
Okay, I'm just going to go down and move these guys because there's a line here. I think it's this line where the map color changes. It's the edge of the map. So I'm going to move these guys out. 1, 2. Okay. Stick one right here. Okay.
Yeah, I figured my hillbilly shirt I've been wearing all week, Doug, I better change into something somewhat respectable.
Yeah, look, this is a high-end, classy live stream, pal. You can't just be rolling up in your hillbilly shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you're not playing Civil War, son.
Yeah. Who's got a bottle opener? I need a bottle.
If you saw me during the day, you wouldn't know who I was because I'm business casual during the day.
Your business casual. What does that involve when you're working from home?
Well, I don't. No, I wish I were. I mean, I can get away with wearing blue jeans, but I got to dress somewhat decent around blue jeans because every woman to meet with.
Right. I had to wear like a business shirt and actually have a shower today. My lead investor said, "Now, Kevin, now make sure you do your grooming today."
No, come
And I
on.
said, "What is it? Time for my monthly shower?" He was like,
Come on.
San Diego, Chuck. Brian, welcome.
Private
I am
public
from
is
West
here.
Virginia, Brian, but I grew up in Virginia. Stig, I want a little damn support tonight. Private, John.
Okay, that's not going to work. This is useless. Where are my children? Someone needs to bring me a bottle opener. All
All
right.
right, you keep the noise down. I'm gonna look at the rules.
Supply determination phase. It just access the logistics. Not doing that. Trace supply to all on-map units. This will be interesting. So let's check that action out. Let's go across over to here. No one needs to see the blue crap.
Damn, you get all that freaking supply? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I got a bunch. I get
10
a
of
bunch.
them from turns 2 to 5.
Yeah. Not that I can take them because I don't think I have enough rail cap.
Turn them dumps into dumps, from trucks into dumps.
Yeah. Okay, but okay. So here's the thing. Never mind. We'll talk about this later. I'm not going to get all pissy in the first 15 minutes. I'll save it for the last 15. Supply check. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. These guys. That doesn't work. I'm going to say that all my guys up north are okay. And if you want to call out anybody that's not, by all means. So that deals with that. And then I believe remove MSUs, flip dumps, receive ASPs. Okay, so I've got to get 10, right? So let's find the chart. And see if we can't find.
Mud is comfortable, John.
Well, interest boxes. Let's see. I've got 2 trucks available. So this is where we need to make sure we don't bring too much on because of the reinforcement charts, the setup charts and stuff like that. So bear with me here while I look. 2 max at start. That's those guys. And then that's actually from map F. So I think we're good to go. It's one of the problems with having this all on a printout versus in the manual. It's all over the place. 7 max, and I have 1. Let's take that one. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 2 down south, so I'm going to bring these 2 in on here. So here's the thing. Now, how much? What's my rail cap again? Rail cap. So you watch how much supply I will lose this turn by not being able to bring it on. Well, okay, that's right here.
They got these charts all crammed in
Yeah,
on these.
I'm just trying to find the.
Well, you would think it would be right there on the main page.
This rulebook reading is brought to you by paint drying and grass growing. Kev?
Oh, fuck a duck. It's going to be here somewhere any old minute now. Son of a bitch, there's so many charts in this freaking game. Here we go. Rail conversion. Is that a hint? Nope. Air transport? Not so much.
Ain't this some shit? All right, hold on. I got the rules thing open. Let me see. Oh man, railhead markers, rail cut.
Okay, so while you're working that out, I am going to remove strong points where I have a division or an engineer. We'll start talking about
rail capacity. 6 axis rail capacity, 6 stacking points each per game turn on maps E and G, plus 5 on map F.
So 6 on E and G.
And then 5 on F, yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So here's the example of why I believe in the opening turns the supply doesn't necessarily work for me. So I have. Well, I guess here's for the first couple of turns. This is why it won't work. I chose to take 2 of the trucks and put them in the south, so I would have had 4, right? But I get 6 rail shipping, so I can move 6 ASP supply points to some railhead point somewhere and put some points there. Okay, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't I have to have either dump markers or something of that nature to place them? Like I can't just get a blank token and go, there's 6 supply here, right? I have 6 supply capacity.
Right. No. Yeah. You have to hit the mark. So you, okay. So
a truck or a marker, right?
Yeah. So 2 trucks got to be flipped over to 1 depot. So if you railed a truck to another truck location,
right,
you could flip it into a depot. Then you could use the truck again.
Right. Okay. So here's the thing. I get 10 supply, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I had 4 trucks here. Okay.
Right.
So I could rail 4 in and I lose 6. Yeah. I lose 6 of the available ASP that I have. Now, what I could have done is ignore the special rule for the first turn that says, oh, well, you're in full supply. Don't worry about using your trucks, and then bring the supply in, which seems kind of stupid because I already have the trucks up close anyway. They're fulfilling the doing the job. Am I making sense?
Yeah, I get what they're saying though about you don't have to worry, but if you probably did want to move in so they could be in position for the next
for this turn, right?
Yeah,
because you're only in supply for the first turn, I believe.
Right.
So I've got these trucks all situated and they're all ready to go. But now I get 10 supply. I have 6 rail. I can move 6. That's awesome, cool. But they've got to be these little truck markers, right? These guys are in the middle. Let me see if I can zoom in for everybody so you can see these little guys here. So I've got 2 of them. Now, arguably, I could have 4, but I could rail 2 trucks to one location and then flip one and make it a dump, right? And make it 2.
Right.
But the max I can bring on, because I don't believe you can ship a dump, the max I can bring on is 4. So what happens to the other 6? Well, in these rules, they go away.
Well, yeah. Okay. So if you turn both of those trucks into a dump, you get to use the truck again. You can use it.
Okay, but you don't get to use it in that same turn.
Yeah. You use them immediately. That's where your supply points are coming from. Unless
So
there's school autos on.
I bring 2 supply points on turn 1 into a dump. Then I bring the same two, arguably the same 2. Well, not the same 2, but I bring 2 more magical dump trucks on, and they convert and make a dump. And then I just keep doing it until I get the 10 on.
Yeah, and see, your trucks are going to dwindle. You still may not get your 10 because you figure you take 2 truck points, you move them on, and you drop one into a dump. You're only getting 1 truck point back to use.
Okay, but if I rail, let's just say, where's the rail? Let's just walk through this. So this was one of my big beefs with the system. So here's a rail line here. I've got two trucks. They're both on the rail. They come in, they land here, they convert into a dump, right?
Right.
So I only get 1 back, right? So there's a dump there. Now I get 1 back. Now this mofo, I guess he comes in on rail, and that's 3 rail out of the 6. He lands here. We could convert that into a dump.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
And then I would have 1 back.
Yeah. So are you doing your first turns rail stuff? I mean, your first turn supplies?
I'm doing turn 2 supplies.
The stuff that you missed?
I don't get supply on the first turn.
Yeah, you don't get any tax supply points, right? You don't get anything until turn 4, do you? Oh, no, you get 10 per turn from 2 to 5. No, you did. You got 6 on turn 1.
Okay. Well, I didn't even bring them on because I don't know.
I thought that's what you're doing right now, bringing those 6 on. So if that was the case, you've used 2 now.
Yeah, used to.
So you've got 4 more. And as long as you have the trucks to do it.
Okay, so that's where last turn this truck should have moved up, but yeah, it came on from off map, so that's fine. There's one down here. That's on the railhead. All right, so we could bring 1 here. Turn that into a dump. So that's now 4 I've used, all right? Still not seeing how.
Well, how many MSUs did the scenario allow you for?
Oh, it's not. I have 7 max, right?
Okay.
I have 7 on that. Like I guess what I could do is, I could not bring these guys on down here. These guys. I was trying to pre-populate the supply down here. So let's just say I did that. I'm just trying to understand how this.
Yeah. So the balance is in the number of MSUs you have to use.
Sure.
You've got to manipulate those attack supply points within that number of MSUs.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Okay, but let's say last turn I did this. I brought these on, and for whatever reason I decided that here was going to be a dump as well. So that's a flip there. That would be 2, 4. That would be the 6. And now, at the beginning of this turn, I have 2 trucks left. Right.
Right. Yeah.
I have 1 straggler over here, so he's no use to me. Right now.
2 trucks and 10 points.
Yeah. This is where I get that. So I lose 8 points of supply.
Well, I mean, unless you can move and make a depot.
But you've got to do all this stuff now before the replacement phase and before the movement phase. So you can't.
Well, now your supply, you execute your movement of your MSUs and stuff during movement.
Yes, but you want to bring. Receive ASPs, convert ASPs into MSUs or dumps, using available supply counters set aside until the friendly movement phase. So I've got to decide if they're going to be MSUs or dumps now. Isn't that what that's saying?
But I don't think you lose anything.
Well, if you don't bring them on,
If you don't bring them on, you do, yeah.
Right. Okay, so rule 681. So this is, I'm just, maybe I approached this the wrong way. I don't know. Let's see. Tax supply for both sides is provided during the supply termination phase. Supply can only enter the map in the form of mobile supply or supply dumps. Maybe supply dumps can be moved by rail. One available ASB creates one MSU. 2 create a dump.
Yeah, but just because you only have 2 MSUs available, it doesn't mean you lose 8 supply points. You just, when you do movement, you've got, if you want to get more of those supply points in, you're going to have to drop trucks into depots so that you can reuse the truck to bring another point in. Or you can take one of those trucks and move it in on rail during movement, drop it as a depot, and you still have one truck sitting over. So you were able to get 2 points in as a depot by rail.
You're still not getting your 10 points in.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get all 10 of your points on the board this turn.
Right. With 7 trucks, you're not going to get 10 points on. Right?
Yeah, yeah, unless you can create that many dumps to do it with, or that many depots.
Right, but if I create 3 dumps using 6 trucks, that's 6 points.
And you get 3 back.
I have 1 truck, and I get 2 back. That's 8 points. Then I create 1 more dump. That leaves me 1. At the very least, I'm going to lose 1. I'm just the math of bringing the number of, and I'm sorry we're grinding on this for everybody. I know it's incredibly tedious, but the math of the number of trucks you have, I guess it's a min-max exercise of some sort, but it would seem that you're always going to lose some amount of supply, right? Every turn. Until it goes down to the point where it evens out. And by that time, your rail lines have moved forward. You've got dumps that are set way back, which you can't reach when you reach back to get your supply. So
right.
you have to flip one to make it into a truck, and then you lose a supply point because that when you flip it, that supply point goes away. So now you're losing another point.
Yeah. So if you flip it deep, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a tough task for you.
Yeah, and it's cool. I was just making sure that I had this. What I had in my head was right. So basically, I'm going to say fuck it, I don't care, and I'm just going to bring these 2 trucks in as they are on by rail. Actually, 2, 4.
I think that's cool about this game because you could still attack without attack supply.
Oh, and that's exactly right, right? So as long as you don't want all the bonuses to go with it, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
But if you do want to make that concentrated effort, you do have to think through your supply. But I'm just saying that the whole I've got 10 points of trucks, 7 points of trucks, and 10 points of supply gets out of whack, and I just wonder why we even bother. Hey Todd, are you making things or building a unit or something?
What do you mean?
No, I could. I thought I heard construction noise.
I think my kid's getting ready to go in.
No, it's okay. I think you're muted anyway.
We're getting all of that about rules.
I am building a minis unit. That's what you mean.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yes, I am. French, early war.
All right, I'm gonna think about where I want that stuff. Okay, I get it now, dude. So I'm glad we had that fun. That was it. That was fun. Replacement phase.
I guess I get to roll this turn, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, find that damn chart. Jesus Christ, here. God. This will be the parts of Vassal that I don't. that all
Well,
starts.
there are a set of charts in the module. So
Yeah, I got it right.
Okay.
Where's the die roll shit at up here? Oh, Jesus Christ, right in front of me. Oh, yeah, hey, there we go. Oh, actually, that's good.
Yeah, once
No, that's bad. I get one entrenchment. Now, the question is where to put this shit so that I don't. Let me do this. Where's my.
Well, given the horrendous losses last turn, I'm going to do some replacements.
I'm gonna stick some stuff up here in the ocean so that I don't forget it.
Okay. Four precious replacement points. I took an ass kicking last turn.
So I get 5 type eyes. I get 1 armor. And I get, I got to make a mandated attack. Thank God it's only 1. All right, so I updated the chart so that I can. Oh, I got zap units too. Aha. Where's my little rule sheet here? Use or lose RPs. I don't have anything on the card till like turn 3 or 4.
All right.
Zap units in a major city. I don't think I have anything I can do that with yet. Let's see.
Okay.
That's going to be the headache with this. Just trying to find these damn. Eventually, here I'm going to start paying close attention to my supply shit too.
Yeah, you got time. You have time, my friend. The world's smallest.
No garrisons. All right, I got 1 strong point. I got to remember to put that on the map later. Type on adjusting after replacement marker. Zap units are results. I did what I need to do for replacements.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I've decided I'm not going to do anything. I think we're going to move straight to movement. If I can, really would like to get this club soda open here, but it's really proving to be difficult. All right, you know what? You guys can all wait a minute. I'm going to go get a bottle opener.
I'll move all your Panzer divisions while you're gone.
Please do.
I don't know if I'd call it playing yet, Brian.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's setup time on these big ones. That's what happens.
I mean, I figure once I get everything closer to where I can see it near the front lines, it'll be a little easier on me.
Right.
Oh, he's got to get rid of. We got to redo these interdiction levels.
Okay, I found one.
I got to the interdiction things that were on my headquarters.
I go to level 1, right?
They were supposed to come off. Oh, go to level 1.
Yep. I think so. I don't know. I'm guessing. Page 27.
They were there. There were like 3 of them right there. All right, I got 3 of them. I think that's all there was.
that sound right?
I can't remember if it's so long since I played the first scenario in this. No, let me see. I got the thing here. Damn, you get unlimited supply on Game Turn 6 on Map F.
Yep. And then I've got a rule for air readiness. So I'm going to do that while you're goofing around looking up the stuff. So.
Oh, here we go. Air readiness. No, that's not it.
Just want to make sure I can get them. I'll get access to them. No. You know what? I don't think my air's available in this turn. Yeah, they all start later.
Yeah, and I don't see anything about the interdiction markers.
2 and 3. Okay, well, then just pull them off then, dude. Okay, either way.
Shit, there's like 3.5 pages of rules just on this.
Air readiness, air interdiction. I have no air, so I can't do that. Naval readiness, we have no ships. Access player segment. Ah, this is the part I like. I think this has something to do with movement. So we're going to start. Now, like, get after, we're going to get crazy and actually move some units after an entire 40 minutes of stuff.
I know why I'm looking in the wrong section.
Okay, well, I think I had a game plan, but the hell with it. I forget. Oh, I didn't take these strong points off. So here we go. This guy comes off. That guy comes off. Guess that gets pushed back one.
Well, your motorized units get to move full movement allowances during both phases.
Yeah. In turn 2?
Turn 1 and 2.
Oh, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Well, first turn they couldn't move.
Hold on, my interdiction marker's got to go back to 2. They stay on 2 for the first 2 turns.
I knew there was something like that. So you're just a damn cheater. That's the problem. Whoops.
Sorry. One more. Ah. Yeah, I know. You're trying to move and I'm changing shit. All right, good. I'm done. Go for it.
That's okay. That's how it is. So up here in the north,
No more dumps, Brian. No more.
yeah, Brian's working the dump story hard.
Stickler. Todd, my new toys came with it.
Yeah, so you mentioned 3 games you bought. What else did you buy? You might as well tell the crew while I'm.
Oh, so this guy had 2 Civil War games in 2-inch boxes 2-inch boxes that I'd never heard of before. Inch and a half boxes. And just because they were Civil War games and he was selling for $15, I bought them.
So you bought
They're called
dies and
Army
buy
of
the-
the Potomac and Army of Tennessee. And they're from Gamers Workshop or something like that. They're Lincoln's War, the original Lincoln's War. So it's got like 8 maps in them between the 2 of them. It's pretty old school stuff. And then I got some other damn game. Oh yeah, Omaha Beach, TCS. I had 3 TCS games. That's what it was.
Oh wow.
GD40, Omaha Beach, and Hunters from the Sky.
Omaha is interesting. That's a beatdown, but it's interesting. And GD40 is awesome.
Oh, I had farm points sitting up here on the at the top. I can choose one of those. All right, I just got to remember I got one.
2, 3, 4. Oh, this is the famous hex. That he's in the hex on the trail.
Gotcha.
Now, I'm only halves coming across the stream if all units are coming across the stream, right? That's how that works. Let's just check. Oh no, it's all units taking across halves.
All right, I'm going to look for stupid rules while you do that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shitski. Infiltration proof to here. These guys. Let's look at this truck mega bridge. That would be easy, but here we are.
Just the chart for the freaking Axis ally restrictions is a pain in the ass.
Talk about falling behind schedule. But what are you doing?
Schedule.
Schedule. I say, oh boy, she's behind schedule. Right. Marsha's 2 moving points. Stream +1. Oh, hang on a second. River hex side. Okay, so it is worth doing this thing. This one. And this guy will go. I'm sorry for keeping you up there, buddy.
I took my evening nap when I got home.
But you just got started here. You need some energy.
3, 4, 5. Okay. This guy will infill move to there.
Yeah, German Blitzkrieg is boring as shit.
Be respectful, boy. Respect my authority.
Oh, brother. Way to relate to the youngins.
I am just I'm so with it, bro.
I'm sure you're. Yes.
Just ask my kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Punch that invoice across. And just while we're going, just so I don't forget.
Yeah. These charts for this game weren't very good. I wonder if somebody would redo these things.
Maybe that's what they're working on at GMT and for the reprint.
I saw somebody post was it MMP or something, or Great Campaigns of the American Civil War Facebook page, that they suspected that MMP is charging shipping for Hood Strikes North.
Yep.
So I went and checked all my credit cards because that was one of the older orders that I can't see anymore. and I couldn't see where they billed anyone.
Oh no! It says you can't buy the combo anymore either. Someone said.
Well, yeah, they got a note on the site still saying about it's going to depend that Stonewall Jackson's Way 2 is going to depend on the Hood Strikes North. But I don't think they updated their numbers
Oh, I thought they
because it was like 79 or something orders. They needed 500 and something.
Oh,
But see, the combo, it's not. You're right though. It's not showing on the site anymore. The combo just about made the numbers, so I'm a little confused. Stigler, chime in.
That'd suck if you didn't get it. You'd be very, very upset.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, even better, Stig. Chime in on freaking Into the Woods and the expansion for Death Valley. While Hans is moving here. Wait, is that racist?
No, I don't think so.
I think so. I think it is, actually.
My first wife was German. Can I get away with it?
No. My first wife was Indian. The people told me I'm not allowed to make Indian accents anymore. So.
The American version or the Far East version?
The Far East version.
Remember Kev's Pack Rim. Sure as Pete.
And Pack Rim, baby.
Pack Rim all the way.
Oof.
Sorry, don't mean to interrupt, Kev. Let's talk about your games there.
Hey, Mo, you still here?
Did Mo actually turn up?
No, he didn't want to show up.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, Mo's
he-
here.
he
Did
was
someone?
in the chat.
Oh, did someone add him? Oh, good. No, that's not you. Where is he?
Well, he was in the chat earlier. That's why.
Oh, I thought you said he came up the show. I haven't been paying attention to the chat, so for obvious reasons, I'm struggling just to work out how to do supply.
Oh wait, did he jump on? No.
No, I thought he did, but
When you say completely in GMT's hands, Stig, what do you mean? Ready to go or?
no, he means he's copping out. That's what he means.
Oh,
Oh dang.
Well, I said that out loud. Sorry.
are you already declaring attacks?
I'm just putting them out so I don't forget, okay?
Son of a-
Because it's going to take me half an hour to do this shit. And I'm going to come back up here and go, oh, what's he going to do?
You don't have to start fucking making me have the jitters right away. You can wait till you're done moving.
Oh,
You just leave those engineers back there. They don't need to come up. Tell how bad I am is I'm looking at the small version of this when I got the fucking game open up on the big screen here.
I can't fix stupid, bro.
You wear a collared shirt. I would think you could.
Oh, this Jeff, there's a lot of us, a lot of things us collared shirt guys could do, but we can't fix stupid.
I guess I'm stuck then.
Now, is the artillery range to the
Target hex.
damn it. I hate when that happens.
Oh, so we're not looking for Into the Woods for another 6 months probably.
One, two, three, two.
Well, I'm jonesing for it, that's for sure. I even pulled out my big old soapbox of Bloody April and was thumbing through that.
Six.
And I'm still waiting for freaking someone to make a wilderness game at that level, other than the one I got from Huzzah. I know Line of Battle has it somewhere in their plans, but from what I remember Kyle Seeley saying. Damn, I might have to buy me an alcoholic beverage for the next time we play. Because you're so goddamn slow with Panzers, it's not funny.
Well, you
Oh,
don't keep that on.
wow, like haters are gonna hate. I'm gonna give you some slow in a minute. You're gonna get some, I can tell you that.
Well, Jeff, you could go play one of your other games while he's moving.
Well, I do have the Civil War one sitting right up here over my right shoulder.
Wow, wow,
And I need to video I was going to video the first 3 turns of the lock and load one, the Atlanta campaign, but nothing's really happened.
Mm.
That's a cute little game so far.
Oh,
I'm only playing the base rules. Pretty simple. I'm going to add the advanced rules in, I think, on the next scenario, and then I'll review it after that.
cool.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. 10, 13, 17. That's not. So.
It's amazing the number of freaking views you get on an unboxing. That just kills me.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
pretty crazy. Well, especially when it's a brand new game. I mean, like, although my Beyond Valor, ASL Beyond Valor, I think has like 3,800 views or something like that.
Really?
Damn.
And it's like always one of my top, like I get 100 or something every month or something, 100 and something plus 100.
Stig, my thing is it seems to me hey Joe, it seems to me that games like around Vicksburg, like what, Champions Hill and stuff like that, the Wilderness, hell, even Chancellorsville. How come there's never a tactical level game on any of those? And not to mention there's a ton of other ones, but Seven Days. Joey, how you doing, brother? Really, you think? Because of the spread of how far apart the Confederate forces were? Yeah, I got that. I've never played it. That's a good point, though. I'd like to see it because I'd like to have one. Well, I guess you could do it in the Glory one where was it 3 or 4 Hooker's generals were saying we need to push that attack on was it the second day or something like that, the day after Jackson's blast through their flank, and he decided to pull back across the Rappahannock. Kev, are you done yet?
Wow. It's a tough crowd. Really is.
Tough crowd.
Because I'm going to need about 2.5 hours to move. So.
Well, are you going to fuck the moving up this time, or are you going to get?
No, I read the rules. Shut up.
Kids.
I got it right here in front of me. As a matter of fact, I got it cocked up right in front of the monitor, so I can't screw that up.
Does this hex here, this strong point, the fortification, does that go away if I've got an engineer in it and then it changes?
1 turn, yeah.
Movement, right? So is there a breach marker or some bullshit like that? What do we do?
No, you just.
How about you make yourself useful?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You try and find
You don't do it to your engineering phase.
No, what was last turn? I haven't moved this guy yet. This guy.
No, you do it this engineering phase.
Wow. All right, fine. Be that way. What would have happened? No, it doesn't happen. 1, 5, 2,
Great.
3, 4, 5 there. Oh, come on.
You can't destroy that line anyhow until you clear my unit out of that adjacent hex.
Oh, fine.
And so, Jeff, since you have all this time, your plan should be pretty much worked out.
Yeah. I'm going to run away as fast as I can.
I've lost my screen again.
across the Rappahannock. Really, the Glory?
Hey, have you? Can you make a save, please?
Are you crashing again?
Yeah, just make a save.
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting there. Kev's crash. All right.
It's underrated.
PowerPoint is fucking your gameplay up.
What did you say?
PowerPoint is jacking your gameplay up.
Yeah, I had a lot of shit open here. I should have closed it.
I got you. I mess with that shit all the damn time.
All right.
I had our freaking director of the water department walk in today. Was been waiting for it to happen. Can y'all please fix us?
Success. All right. Hopefully it kept everything. Yeah. Okay. I have one more extra.
He had this same shit happen 30 minutes in 2 weeks ago when we played too.
I have a crappy old PC. Great monitor, bad PC.
Nathan's in the room here with us.
One, two. One, two, three. Because you don't have design control. Or do you? No, you don't. One, two, three.
Stig, check out my Civil War Brigade series play I'm doing right now.
Four.
I don't know if that's up your alley, but it is Civil War, Second Manassas stuff.
Four.
And when are you going to put something new out? Stevie, evening.
Hello? Anyone?
Beulah.
Test. 1, 2, 1, 2.
One. Oh, here we go. Here we go, boys and girls. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6.
Yeah, video, Stig. Yeah, I'm sorry. I played one scenario, and I'm into a second one already on it.
It's just. Can I make that? Let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can make the overrun. What's the overrun cost? Is it just paying for the ZOC? Is that it?
It's just the one to enter, and
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 for the ZOC. Oh, you don't have a ZOC. 7. So we're good to go. So I'm overrunning your little shit pot operational HQ number 6 and your artillery there, defensive 2. I have 8, 10, 11. So that's 5 to 1 ish. It's not a great attack, but it's an attack. And the ratings have gone up. Kevin attacked something.
oh, we added another viewer.
Let me find a die roll table. Where's the overrun chart? Do I get CAD bonus for that? Let me just run through.
I got 47 charts here. Just pick one.
5 to 1. Germans we get well, great, +2. That's awesome. And then I get a -1 because it's HQ and artillery types. And you're in bullshit terrain, so that doesn't count for anything. So I believe I get a net +1, unless you want to argue about that. And do I get a cab bonus?
No cab bonus. No.
Why? Why wouldn't you get a cab bonus? This is the thing that annoys me.
I'm the rookie. I'm the rookie. So it should be another +3 VSB.
I do get the cab bonus. The access plan modifies the door roll +2 and uses the overrun table cabin. No, do not take effect. Oh, goddamn. What about that? All right, die roll. I need low numbers, right? Is that right? Yes, I do. Here we go. Let's roll a 10. Die roll.
Nope. Overrun fails. Overrunning stack ceases movement. You get a +1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start this night off right. Just fucking stop your move right there and put chicken shit markers on both of those units.
I unbelievable. Okay, boys, here we go. Not. All right, now I'm just going to get kind of really fucking annoyed, and I'm just going to have things. Let's go with things. Give me some armor to do that. 8. 1, 2.
Stopped by a headquarters.
2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Nope, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, Charles, that's a good point. I should. I got freaking first blood. All the Union counters laid out on my coffee table there. Thought they were already clipped, but they're not. That's another system. I like that old TRT system that Berg had for 3 games. It's a great system. I think you're right, Joey. Well, at least it's the destruction of a Panzer division. I think that would be the proper rule. Oh, that was motorized infantry. My bad.
What are you crapping on about?
I'm just running my mouth.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Baiting the bear and springing the trap. That's the name of the game, Stevie. Stig, that's got to be right up your alley. If you've never, I mean, there's only, as far as I know, there were only 3 games made for it. So, the original Dead of Winter. Oh, Charles, I got a great idea for you. I'm going to have to eventually run it by you. Just from watching some of your posts and the comments you put and stuff, I got a great idea for you. No, I agree with you. I like chit pull. I think chit pull's awesome. What you painting, Todd? I know you're painting something. Or you're moving pieces on Rostov.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.5. All right. Combat.
Really? Are you sure?
He's a funny guy.
Ain't like I got nothing that can react.
Well, there's yeah, you got nothing. Well, you can't react first a couple of turns anyway. So,
Yeah. Headquarters can do it.
So this piece of NKVD up here, up in the north.
Double click.
Here.
So that's going to be, there's no leader, so that, or no head coach. That's going to be an automatic stand or no retreat.
Okay.
And a strong point. So I'm looking at +2 on my end.
Okay. I got a bunch here. I don't know how much I have. Let's see, 8, 10.
I will say this, you pushed farther in that northern sector than I was able to in Army
Really?
South when I played it.
21 to 2. 21, 23 to 2.
All right.
So that's
2 to
going to be, excuse me?
2 to 1.
10 to 1, thank you. And I get
Engineer.
everybody's full strength because I have one unit attacking, engineers attacking from behind the river. And so I think that is that. I don't think that's going to let me get my cab bonus. And cab bonuses do what? They're
Attacking across the water, you don't get it.
yeah, I don't think we get that. So that's kind of below.
But
But at least we're not halved.
How about your Panzer Division integrity shit?
I do get that, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 1. And then
Should be 0, right?
yeah, because you had +2. No, it should be a minus. It should be a +1. You had a +2.
Yeah, but you're going to be an engineer.
Engineer as well. So it's a 0. So it's a straight roll.
All right, go for it.
I really want to just flush the die roller, but then if I do that, I know it's going to be like 12 ones in a row. So of course it's a 6.
Well, you're on the end, right? So
Yeah, so you're
eliminated. All right, so eliminated units go straight to, well, no, NKVDs don't.
good riddance.
I'll pull my box down. Hold on. NKVDs go straight into the cadre box.
That guy to there. And everybody else has to sit tight. All right.
I keep forgetting I can pull these windows over to the side. Hey, you're 1 for 1, 1 for 2.
Now, this artillery here, with the unit underneath it, you got there like a 3 or a 2 or something. A 2. So you have 3 in defense. I have 12 attacking. That's a 4 to 1. It's actually a 3 to 1, Kevin. But anyway.
No, my artillery gets to use its first number because it's in a stack with another unit.
Oh, congratulations. So it's 4 versus 12. It's 3 to 1. So it's still 3 to 1. I was wrong. And you get no mods. I get no mods, I don't believe.
Wait a minute. Before you do that, Kev, you got to, because you didn't, on the last attack, you got to burn a supply point.
Oh, correct, Armando. So let's do that. The most distant one. This guy is, well, actually, I don't have to. Well, because I do because I got the Panzer bonus, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's good. So these guys are not going to use combat supply.
Okay.
So it's straight up. It's going to be, I think it's just a straight 3 to 1.
All right.
1.
Ooh.
First one I've rolled for combat.
Ooh.
So
3 steps, so that's going to take care of that, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yep. All right, let me get these things out of here. You can stop that shit right now.
Adios, muchachos.
I got to sort this shit I got over here. Why are they putting move markers on my stuff in the fucking cadre box?
I don't know what's wrong with this Vassal module, but it's all over the freaking joint. But nevertheless, they're on the trail. I'm going to get the mech move them anyway, so this one.
Break it out.
Let's see. So this, the 87th Infantry, this guy.
All right.
So let's have a quick look here. I've got.
I think he's in a fortified zone too.
Yeah, he is 18, and it's going to be 23, 24, 26, 29. They can't make it. 29. We'll burn that truck. I'm going to move that truck somewhere. Let's see what the rest of that is. Move that off on that for a moment. Oh, I didn't move these trucks off. Okay. I'm going to, if it's okay with you, I'm going to put these trucks.
Go ahead.
One.
Well, wait, which is this? This was, oh, you were doing your, oh, your movement. That's right. Yours are backwards.
I'm just putting that. So that's a used truck. I'll move that in a second. God bless it, I forgot how many points I had.
29, you were saying.
I think it was that much. Let me just check. Maybe it was 5, 6, 8, 16, 23, 4. You were right. Look at you, 29. Keeping track of the numbers. That's what, 6 to 1, 7 to 1.
And I get a +1.
What?
Damn. No, reroll. Eliminated a fucking entire unit, son of a bitch.
Thanks for playing. All right.
Ain't that something? Yeah, units that receive an E result or cannot retreat because of, or they just can't retreat, go into the eliminated box. So.
Yeah. So why don't you draw a UI and G unit, sir?
URMG.
Mm-hmm.
Two with a +1. Wait, what's he in there?
So I got
2 with a +1.
I have 18 factors coming at you. Using 2 IDs, I'm going to blow a supply truck. It's one here somewhere. Oh, whoops. Maybe there's not. That could be a problem. Hang on a second. What's the throw range of these things again? How far do I get to reach back for the truck? Is it 5?
Dry weather 7.
7. From one of the combat units, right?
Yep.
Not from the artillery unit, though.
No. Well, I mean, no, I think it's just the attack. Just one of the units in the attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because they're all adjacent anyhow to each other.
All right, so that's not good. Scroll down here a little bit. All right, let's recount that without artillery and see what it comes up with.
You've rolled your quota of 1s for the entire month.
We'll have a really 5, 14. Well, I guess I'll have to have these guys. 14. Well, that's 7 to 1. Let's do 7 to 1. 14 is 7 to 1. Okay, here we go. 7 to 1. +1, right?
Yep.
1.
Yep.
No.
No. You hacking shit.
Yeah.
7 1 1. You rolled it either way. That's a UR. Yeah, those are non-returnable, I think. So. All right.
Oh, Mo's back. Hey, Mo, you want to join the chat? You're welcome to, Knucklehead.
Yeah, Mo, you might actually bring some value to it, unlike some of their other commentator.
All right, let's do this NKVD. Piece of nasty.
And
8.
no headquarters, so it's a no retreat.
Yeah, but no
Fortified zone.
supply.
Yeah. So +2.
14, 15, 17, 19 with an engineer will make it a +1. 19.
Can engineers affect I know they do strong point, but can they do a fortified zone?
Oh, I'm sure they can, but if you want to look it up, you knock yourself out. I'm going to roll a die anyway. So
Yeah,
it's
go for it. Yeah, okay.
10. There we go.
Oh.
Back to normal.
And what we say it was?
So I think I said 7-1, didn't I?
So your engineer. Oh, you said 7-1. I'm sorry.
I think so. I'm just going to check.
You got to lose a step, and I got to retreat. And since I had a no retreat order, yep, he's done.
He doesn't lose a step. I thought NKVD lost a step.
He doesn't have a step to lose.
I thought they lost a step anyway. I thought, yeah. Right. Oh, so you're saying he's gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to lose my engineer, right?
No, there's no asterisks.
Okay.
Just a 1R.
Right. Those 10s really suck. Alrighty then. That was exciting. I'm going to use this guy and this guy to attack your little 2-factor dude here, which is very cleverly blocking the road. Yep. Glad I moved 11th Panzer to cut off the retreat, like a genius that I am. Not. So I have 13. That's 6-1. You're in the open. No supply.
Nope. Oh my God! Are you freaking kidding me?
Well, it's 6-1. What do you want? It matters when it's like 2-1 or something.
It's an elimination again. Oh no, it ain't 1. 4. Oh, 4R. Yeah. Okay. He's going over here.
Jeff, you're gonna have to take another sick day.
Yeah. Take a snapshot of this and send it to the mod developer. The fuck is this? Everything starts with a 1 that he's rolled.
Hey, didn't you see the Twitter? Someone did some statistical analysis, and it's an even curve. It's an even bell curve.
Brian Jarvis.
19, 27. You got that at 27 to 4. Don't know what it's going to be. I can't use the artillery. Yeah. All right. And welcome, it's Mo from Mo's Game Table.
Hey, now you guys can have fun.
Well, Hans here is already doing that.
Mo just beat up my VC in the little play-by-email game that we're...
Yeah, it's fun, man. That was fun.
Cheese curl.
All right, I got 6-1 on this ship here, and I got an engineer. I got a -1.
I don't even know where the hell you're at. Double click.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You are here. See that?
And you're coming across the water.
Is you really going to count that as water? Come on.
Well, it's blue, so yeah, you've been rolling 1s like a son of a bitch, so yeah.
All right, and so it's a 0 because I've got the engineers. Okay, you good? Oh, you're saying it's not halved, so I'm fine. It's
no
just
cab.
Yeah.
That's all it is no cab.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Uh-huh. What were the odds again?
7-1 retreat.
Well, I'll take that. I'll take a retreat. What do I got in here?
3, asshole.
Armor. 1. Right, yeah. Would you stop doing that?
Well, I gotta move the clan attack.
I gotta retreat before you can move.
Oh, so difficult to play with.
Let me turn. Well, I would turn off the preferences, but then I can't see where you're attacking at.
You can't see anyway, apparently.
All right, go ahead.
you good now? You sure?
Yeah, you're okay. We'll let you go now.
Whew.
I need cheese curls in here.
I'm going to ask what a cheese curl is.
Cheese curls.
And now, were we sure I only get to advance 1 hex? Because this is kind of bullshit. I need to be advanced a whole lot more.
That's why you have follow-on motorized movement.
No, blah, blah.
Not them. Nazis wanted everything at the start of this game.
I know. 15, 17 to 3. I'm here. 17 to 3. Will that be okay, sir?
Let me make sure.
You're in the woods. You get a +1 or something.
No, woods don't do shit.
Oh, actually, woods don't count. But well, I'm not coming across the fortifications.
No,
I'm pulling it. What did I say it was? Damn it.
But I'll take a +2 anyhow.
Cute guy. Yeah, I said 17 to 3. So what's that? 6 to 1?
5.
5 to 1? 2. Boom! Thanks for playing, boys.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is what the dice should have been like the first turn. This game would be over by now.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Good night, cavalry. All right.
All right. Now I'll move my declared marker, attack marker out of the way. You'll advance this little boy into the spot. And your HQ here, not HQ, the artillery, this little guy.
All right.
Okay, we're going to attack him. 6 to
And he's
1.
by himself, so he's only a 1. Oh,
Yeah.
but he gets a bonus, doesn't he? In there?
On that little rough spot? Was that next one? That's what it is. Roll on a die. I roll a 2. So whatever it is.
+1 PRN.
6 to 1. What is it?
+1.
And I rolled a what? 2?
3.
That's a 3. 3R. Bye-bye.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Get the fuck over here. All right.
All right.
This is riveting television. I hope everybody's enjoying it.
Oh, look, if we could have some, we need a billiards commentator. That's what we need. Say, yes, he's talking up this thing. He's eyeing the 8 ball. Oh, actually, that's not billiards. He's eyeing the pink. See if he can rebound off, carry the white over.
Oh, he ends up in the stink, not the pink.
Yeah, there he goes. Oh, look, he's caught himself now. He's really in a spot of bother here.
You know what we need to do is we got to get Ozzy Man to do one of these games.
Ozzy Man.
Tell me you've not watched Ozzy Man.
Oh, jeez. Yes, I have. Oh, okay. That guy. I was trying
That
to
guy's brilliant.
Ozzy Man.
That guy's brilliant.
Yeah, he is.
His comments are great.
His comments are excellent. So this attack here is all of a sudden starting to look like a complete piece of bullshit. So I'm not doing that. As is my want.
And that.
9, but I will do this one. What's that going to be?
Well, you got 1 on the good side. Who are you attacking with?
No, I'm not telling you. 3 to 1. No, I'm not doing that either. Damn. Shit. Oh, that's some bullshit. All right. This guy.
It's in the hole. That's what Brian was saying in the
Mrs.
comments.
White, you monkey.
Oh, God. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19 to whatever you got. What do you got? 2?
No, artillery he can fire because he's with the. No, it's not a combat.
What?
Right. It's only 2.
Okay, I'm using supply for that action.
Yeah, because you certainly haven't used any in these other fucking attacks.
Well, I didn't need to. Because
Yeah, but you got a +2 die roll.
Tell me you're eating cheesy puffs.
I am.
Awesome. The one safe time to eat cheesy puffs.
I should move the
Laying
bag
fast.
on the other side though.
So what do you say you got? You're saying you've got 4 now. Is that what you've got?
2.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so 7. 2. Okay, so it's 8 to 1. 9 to 1.
You gonna burn supply?
I just did. I took it off the map. This guy right here.
All right.
Otherwise, it's +2, right?
I don't think I have any pluses, do I?
No, I'm saying if I don't use.
Oh yeah, if you don't, yeah.
8. So 2 so that does it. Gets you.
What did you say it was? 8 to 1?
9 to 1.
9 to 1. 2R. I don't have anything I can lose 2R
with a 3-column shift. Left.
Hold on.
My guys get bonus points for being sexy.
Goddamn headquarters that goes non-operational. I'll have to fix that in a minute. Get you the fuck out of here.
Surprise! Look who's here. Danny's here. Actually, we'll do this.
Yeah, you better stay up there. Don't bring him down in there.
Don't bring me down.
So here's another stupid attack that's not happening. And down here, this one is happening. 8.
Double click.
Oh,
Bitch. Oh, I got it. Okay.
follow the game. It's the last declared marker on the board.
You're losing all kinds of stuff there.
No,
Water, fortified zone.
Well, that means nothing to me. I'm German. It's okay. 10. I got 16. I'm going to burn this unit for supply. 16, and I'm bringing this artillery into the action. And I have no idea why that artillery unit is sitting by itself. 16. That's 19 to 2. That's 8 to 1. Let's do it. I'm going to roll the die, and you can work out it's +3. I roll a 1. Boom! Thanks for playing.
Oh my God. What did we say? +12?
Is that good?
It could be.
You can move the map again. All right. Go ahead. Have your fun.
No, Daddy's having fun now.
It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye.
So many choices. Okay. All right. What a riveting time.
Are you done now?
What is it? You make it sound like you have something you need to do. You need to go to the bathroom or something? Or,
No, I need 2.5 hours to move.
well, no.
Did you think this was a Euro or something that you'd be getting
No,
your turn
no,
in 5 minutes?
I've got my motorized phase now, big time.
I know, that's gonna
You
be the
need
fun part.
to cool your jets here.
You just keep on pushing in there real deep.
Oh, I'm coming. Don't you worry. Eyes are coming for your ass.
I'm in a hurry to make my one mandated attack.
Yeah. Oh, when I took the trucks off, I should have taken the dumps. I'm such an idiot. Oh, for God's sake. All right. That was bad. Let's see. Well, do the orange truck units get to move in the motorized space? They do, don't they?
I'm sorry, say that again? No, they do not.
Will
Your vehicles move during the movement phase. Oh, your orange MSUs.
orange?
Look it up.
No, they don't. What about that? What do you know? It's only motorized, only the right guys. All right. Well, let's see what we can do. We can do this. 1, 2, an overrun. That looks like fun. We should do that. That's a bunch. So I'm going to get subtractions on that. Let's see how much that'll be. Killing Artie is kind of like a sport for me. I'm going to roll a die and we'll work out what the.
Where in the hell are you?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm here and I'm nuts. Okay. See that?
Okay.
All right.
Can
Rolling
you
it
do
out.
that terrain? Can you overrun that terrain?
As long as you can move into it, right? Are you just asking that to be difficult, or are you serious?
What's your odds? Come on. And I'm going to get a plus something, I'm sure.
No, you're not actually, because okay, now you're going to make me pull the chart. Fine.
I'm in stupid terrain.
Okay, here we go. I have 11. Okay, so it's 11 to 1.
Right.
So it starts out with a
-2.
with a -2.
Right.
No, it's a -1 actually, because it's 9 to 1 or greater. Oh no, that's not me. Yep, here it is. -2. So -2.
Right.
You're some piece of bullshit artillery. -3. You're, I guess, not in any of those pieces of terrain that I see.
The bottom one I am, +2 for hills.
What? Is it a hill? Is that a hill? Or is it rough?
Hold on.
Or sand or something? What is it?
A hill.
Oh, you're lucky. Okay, so it's a -2. You happy now?
No. It was -3, and I just added a +2.
No, it was -4. Oh, -3.
I mean, you're already rolling too many goddamn ones. At least give me that.
-3. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
So just a net -1. You good?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
A 5. Hey, you were successful. Units in the Oberon hex are retreated to. Didn't kill him though. So we better go back towards Poland town. Yeah, we'll go here.
That was 1, 2, 2.5.
Sounds like somebody had too many beans for dinner.
3, 4, 5. I don't think I'm going to get 5 to 1. 3, 12, 8. Well, that's a shame, boys. 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5.
Boy, cheese puffs are good.
5.
Just like they were eating in the motherland when Barbarossa happened.
Exactly.
Hey, are these the guys you retreated? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the ones
You need to put a retreat mark on them, right? And have no zone of control. Let me do that for you.
no, that's no, you didn't overrun them, you attacked them.
It doesn't matter when you retreat. You get a no retreat marker. You get not an overrun marker. Isn't there a different game? No.
What damn game are you playing?
Don't worry. You only now you have to retreat a minimum of how many hexes?
It's a 2 hex retreat.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can make it, but that would be really cute if I could.
Mo, I got my note from Flying Pig. My crowbar's on the way.
Outstanding. Be able to enjoy that. Nice.
Say what I'm going to spend that money on.
Well, now you can buy 65.
John Longshore, is the damn thing shipping or not?
1.
What you could do, buckle my shoe. What you could do.
Overrun in this hex here. I've got Buku to 1. That's going to be 9, more than 12 to 1. Do you need me to grab a marker and show you where it is? It's right here.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So we're doing that hex. So it's minus. It actually could be 14 to 1. I think. Well, I think it is.
Yeah, I get nothing out of that one.
9, and 6. Yeah, we so -3, and then you get a +1 or something for your, or +2 for your woods.
No, you don't get nothing.
Okay. Yes, you do. You get +2 for the woods. So it's a net -1.
All of that just for one motorcycle group.
6.
Successful. Unit is over. Retreated. Now this guy will get one of those funny markers.
Right.
So let me retreat. If I can get him out of that stack you got him in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We'll go back across yon waterway. And we got to find, I found one right off the bat. Look at there.
Okay. So that was 1, 2 to there, 2.5. I'm going to attack again. Or am I done? Is it only 1 overrun in a turn?
No, did you have movement points?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. So let's roll. Let's do that again. Same deal, but a.
And you get a -1, but there's water there. Does that count?
Yeah. Yeah. Same again. So it's a 5.
+2 for water.
Okay.
-1 for mine.
So it's a 6.
So you get a -1.
Yeah. So it's a net 5.
Same thing again.
Yep.
Run away. Oops. Come back here, fucker.
You can always fart in his general direction too.
Yep.
Don't really. No, I need to go down here. Hate to do that, but I'm not having any choice.
1, 2, 2.5.
What I was going to say, Todd, is you can take the money and put it towards the Vorwarts expansion.
The what?
The Vorwarts expansion for Crowbar.
Oh.
It's 35, so you can put like 25 to it, and all you owe is $10.
Oh.
It gives you more counters and Ranger machine gun emplacements and all that stuff. Gives you a couple of counterattack scenarios.
Huh. I'll have to look at that because I was trying to debate between platoon commander or OST because I don't have any of those yet. And I'm kind of a tactical guy, so
Yeah. The platoon commander games are good. Like you can get the small, the ones from Tiny Battle as well. That they've got the bag games. Those are fun. They're easy to play. You can throw them down on the table and knock them out yourself real easy.
right.
Or you can just go with the big one that he's got, the platoon commander Kursk. You can do that as well.
Tiny.
While Kev is counting up his counters.
4.
5.
Now I need to go to their website.
Yep, they got a lot of good stuff.
Let's see here. Fly.
Oh. Ouch.
Jeff wants me to give him the gift card, but I'm saying forget that.
What gift card? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either.
Okay. 2, 4.
So they sell tiny battles on their site?
What's that?
They sell tiny battles on their site, or
Yeah, if you go to the site, you go to World War II Crowbar, and then you'll see Crowbar and Vorwarts.
So it's 5.5 to there.
oh, that yeah.
5.5. Might as well overrun that hex. Let's just get rid of that guy. It's going to be just a straight up -3 on the die roll, I think.
All right.
I rolled a 5. Becomes a 2. I think that guy is toast.
Loses 1 step. Yeah. I don't think he has any, so let me get this marker off here.
The Rattenkrieg.
Yeah. All right. Finally busted his chops.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, 1, 2. These guys go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There.
So Stigler was asking, woods have no effect on movement or combat?
+2. If there's movement penalties and there's penalties for combat as well.
Okay, so there's your answer, Stigler.
Yep. No combat penalties.
We're just doing it fast and loose here, baby. We're just getting shit done because that's how we roll.
Getting shit done.
Getting shit done, boys.
That should be the segment, the next segment you do.
Let's see if we can do that with this action.
That's another. I keep giving Kev all these ideas for his channel. Like when he wants to bitch about something, he should call it Sharp's Trifles. And when he wants to do this one, he can do getting shit done about doing like AARs.
I was thinking more he should call it full of shit.
Whoa.
That's his. No, those are for his AARs.
Wow.
He lives in Texas too. Well, you live in Texas, don't you, man?
Yeah, I do.
You're like way down south in Texas, aren't you?
No, I'm way north. I'm up in like north of Dallas. I'm about an hour from Oklahoma, and he's in Austin.
I'm in Austin. I'm in the 3 literal heart of Huggy Buggy land. We just love everyone. We want everyone to be weird, but not too weird because then we're being different. We can't have different now. Oh, God. So much fun. 1, 2. See, I can just run up there and take that victory point, but it's really no point.
Go for it. Just run right in there.
No. It's far more fun. So I like kill you slowly. We can do this. Now you'll attack me. I know what you're like. You're very aggressive, I must say. I like that about you. Especially when you're rough. That's an 11th Panzer unit. What the hell is it doing all the way up there? You should need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where you belong, brother. 7. You know what? You can scream yes, that way.
La Resistance.
6.
That sounded like a creepy perfume commercial or something. La Resistance.
Your anniversary's coming up. Put on some La Resistance.
You can't resist.
She'll never resist you.
Oh, distinct.
You will go
Be
to
irresistible. Wear La Resistance.
Oh, here you go. 1, 2, 3.
You will have a lawsuit against you, but you'll smell good.
Oh, dude, look at you. Let's do this first. 1. So that's 1 to there. 2. That's 2 to there. Boom. We're gonna get, oh, wait, I can't because this guy's a. Fuck, you're lucky. All right. I gotta have 5 to 1 minimum, right, for overrun?
Yes, sir.
I hate it when that happens. I hate it when a plan doesn't come together. All right, we need to do this. We're gonna do this.
And overrun stacks have to start together.
Yes, they do, sir. You correctamundo. I'm gonna do a little. Everyone good there? How am I supposed to concentrate with the cheese curls going down?
Put away.
Just be
That's
thankful.
why you need to wear.
Be thankful he doesn't have the Doritos out.
2, 3, 4.
Now we hit the mason jar.
4,
Drop my little heroin pipe into my mouth.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, they're not done yet, Brian. Not done yet. I'll save some for tomorrow night. When the hell did you all drift off into Napoleonics?
2, 3,
What?
4, 5.
Oh, because I said
6,
Sharp's
7.
Trifles, probably.
Oh no, it's +2, isn't it?
Squirrel.
No, it's +2. I gotta back up. I moved too far. Sorry. 1,
4, 8.
1, 1.
I needed that.
1,
Mo, you ever played OST?
Yeah, I did.
7.
It was fun.
What kind of move was that?
What?
What kind of move was that?
Any,
It was you're distracted, so I'm just going to move half my sugar.
motorized move. That's what I would like to call it. Okay. I think, dare I say, I have moved.
Good.
Now, it is my engineer face, asshole. So now, where is that stack? Where is that place that I could put the breach in? Here. Where are the markers? Did you find that marker? No, I didn't, sir.
The hell would I be for your bridge
Okay,
mark?
don't worry. No, don't worry. I got it. It's okay.
All right.
No, really.
Okay.
I'll do everything.
You do that. You mean it wasn't already on the board somewhere? God damn.
Kids, no fighting in the war room.
I'll bet you Halder would just love you.
Who?
Franz
Halder?
Halder.
Oh, look at you. You're a historian. That's a good thing about you soldier boys is you actually read some books. If you're not, even if you are reading a page and wiping your ass with them.
Hey, you get your ass stranded in a jungle or a desert and you need to wipe your ass. Hey, my German mother-in-law used to pull my T-shirts out of my bag when I come back from 45 days to field and wonder why all my T-shirts were cut in half.
Don't do that.
Okay, I can't find the thing. Can you just start? Because I'll work it out. I know where they are.
I don't
I'm going to do railroad
What are you
conversion.
gonna do?
You know what? I'm going to do railroad conversion, so you might as well just cool your jets for a second here. If you could find me a fortification marker, that would be really greatly appreciated.
Fortification mark. You mean a strong point?
No, I mean like a breakthrough on the fortifications.
Oh, it's just you put a destroyed. I got you. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I just can't. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking for.
Well, then I wonder if they even have them.
You could maybe just look.
I'm doing it. Son of a bitch. God, you're like having a wife. I got rid of 3 of them.
Oh,
Ooh, shots fired. Thanks for playing.
And that ain't it.
And you know why? Because you did not have resistance.
You were not wearing.
So they don't have any.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna
I understand that. Well, here, you know what we'll do? Here, we'll do this. Here.
anything. Just
Because it's going to be behind the lines anyhow, right?
yes. Just give me a freaking.
All right, just put
Well,
one of
I
these
have to pay the
construction
movement.
markers. Put a construction marker down there.
Thank you.
We'll know it's destroyed.
Just put a cheesy poof on it. You're good to go.
Now, later in the game, I'm going to claim that as a fortified zone that I built.
Mm-hmm. You go right
Kevin,
ahead, Jim.
thankfully you're not eating those cheesy puffs above his game in real life.
Yeah. Can you imagine? So
Touching
difficult.
and stuff. Oof.
Oh, that would drive me. Oh, no, I couldn't do that. I can't eat my game room.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't fish. People
There
come,
seems-
even adults. I let them stand in the door and admire my bookshelf from a distance, but they're not allowed to go in there.
Oh, you're like one of those elitist types. Do not come in here with anything.
I don't want some dumb shit or some broad leaning over and,
What's this?
and
Did you just say what I thought you said? That's
no,
perfect.
not at all.
Okay, good. I didn't think so.
Whatever
but,
you want.
you know, they have these things called paper towels or serviettes on napkins. You can always use those to wipe your little pinkies.
Sleeves.
Sleeve or a sleeve.
Now you know why I wear my hillbilly cutoff T-shirts when I'm playing games.
Well, so you can drip sweat on your game.
Yeah, so I don't hit them with my shirt sleeves.
All right. I don't think I can move any other rail. This is really annoying. All right, have your friggin'
You can't move rail. Oh, you're doing engineering.
yeah.
All
Thanks. Thanks for nothing, pal.
Are you done? Jesus Christ! I forgot what we're playing now.
Oh, I get to flip my artillery units, but I didn't flip them, so I'll just write them. Go ahead. You're good to go. Go now.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, here we go. Place receiving replacement markers on desired map units. Do I even want to waste those? I've got 5, and I've got
Okay,
1.
so now I can have a cocktail. Yay for me!
I thought you took care of that earlier.
Oh, I had a Manhattan earlier on, but I hadn't had any food today, so I really got to sort of behave myself.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm over here playing on my card. So I'm going to spend the armor point to move his ass up.
So much crap. I need to clean my desk.
Let's see. What else can I do?
All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. I missed everybody. What's going on? We got 14 people who have stuck around. Whoa! What did I just do? Sorry.
One type cavalry. Oh, he's reduced. I got to step him down.
All right.
All right, we're going to burn that for cavalries. Go ahead, I'll talk to myself.
Did you ever connect with Eric and his Lavatai gaming experience? So Steve Jones, I did connect. I did send him an email, and I have about 7 or 8 guys that want to do interviews, and that are all small channels under 1,000 people, and it's all getting a little out of hand at the moment. So I'm shuffling and juggling people at the moment. So I had a guy who had to cancel this week, and I had to cancel the week before, and so if I put him on next week, then I'm going to move everybody out a week, and that means like 8 emails or 7 emails, and that sounds hard. So I'm reorganizing. So bear with me. He will be on this show at some point, I hope. John Longshore, no one knows what the hell you're talking about. I guess I need to scroll up here. Stigler is talking about Napoleonics. No tactics were evolving beyond Napoleonics, especially regarding cavalry. In what era, Stigler? What are you talking about, boy?
I'm going to pee before I move. Right there.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, dude?
You had all that time. And
You've been sitting here for an hour, and that is like wrong.
he was brewing one up.
It's 10 o'clock. Have I really been trying to move for 2 hours? That's hilarious. Stigler, answer me. Where are you? What does that mean, Sunshine? How about chicks who dig historical board gaming? Oh, that'd be a really short show, wouldn't it?
Probably.
I always imagine that Caddyshack scene when he's driving along and whoever that model is, and she's in the Ferrari or the Lamborghini or whatever.
Oh, Vacation? Yeah.
He's looking out, making all these faces and stuff. I always imagine some incredibly hot babe walking out going, tell me more about Panzergruppe Guderian.
Show me your CRT. How big is your modifier?
Oh, okay.
I want to fondle your dice.
Is that a soft modifier or a hard modifier?
Let's check all the charts to make sure of all the units that I'm allowed to move.
Oh, so you didn't do that while you were waiting either?
No, I was too busy watching you fucking hack dice rolls.
You know, I didn't complain about my dice rolling last week when I rolled about 10 tens in a row. I just took it like a man on the chin, as opposed to you, girly man.
This is why people think wargamers are weird.
What?
Busting each other's balls like this. It's like, well, that's part of the whole thing.
Well, don't you do that in Euros at all? I would just go, what do you go? Oh, great capture. You took my sheep. Good for you. Wait, what do you say? Oh, nice stick of wood there, buddy. Good job.
I took your 3 sheep and I turned it into 2 wood.
Wait a second. I have bonus wood here.
Oh, so my clear terrain movement thing is gone this turn.
Uh-oh.
Am I going to have to go check all these rules, Mike?
I'm looking at it right now. I made sure I read it. It's only on headquarters. I'm sorry. Oh, God damn it. No road movement rate in any clear terrain hex on game turn 1. So bite me.
Wow. It's got a little diversity here. Yeah, well, at least I've left you some low-hanging fruit to play with, so it'll give you something to do.
Yeah, well, this whole routine is going to be fall back and delay, fall back and delay, fall back and delay. So,
well, why don't you stop talking about it, start doing it then big time? Okay?
Well, I'm looking at trying to find holes to move through this shit.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna whoop up on your ass. So Stiegler still didn't answer the question. Where are we?
Well, what tactics were there? They went from horses to armor.
No, because after Napoleonics, we had the Crimean War, and then we had the Civil War, and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And then we went to, so civil. In my view, Civil War was one of the first real sort of operational war things, right? Because we had new technology, we had the telegraph, and we had rail, and there were some other European wars whose names escape me. I don't know, secession wars or some bullshit. I forget, whatever they were. Franco-Prussian War, wasn't that in the 1860s, 1850s or something? Or am I just talking out my ass? I have no idea. There were a whole bunch of wars between the 1830s and 1870s that took advantage of rail and telegraph and stuff like that, and that changed command and logistics significantly. So that changed tactics, and the weapons changed tactics as well, didn't they? Right? Because you couldn't really do linear combat anymore.
So Stigler says his comment was about a longshore comment about quote unquote that era. Nothing to do with this game. So he's basically saying, cool your jets, dude. I'm not talking about this game.
Oh, but I thought he was talking about Napoleonics, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a side conversation.
Telling me to cool my jets? I'm going to.
Yeah. He said, shut up. That's what he said. He said,
we're
shut
going
up.
to have words.
He said, I'm on your channel. I'm telling you to shut up.
Yeah.
Right, Stigler?
Soviets are sore losers in 1941. He's got that. That's the only thing he's got right tonight.
Shut up, sunburn boy. What are you talking about? Would you like some fried rice with your napalm? That was funny.
Yeah, well,
that was funny. It's funny. I mean, I come out. I moved 2 units out. We're playing a silver bayonet game. It's umpired for those who don't already know. I moved 2 units out. I'm just like, I'm just going to mosey on down the road, and it was actually done differently than what I had my order that I put in, because I thought you could chop your APCs. So I chopped 2 APCs to move these units down. Figured, okay, they'll move further, and they got hammered right away. And he did not put them in APCs because he said they would have been destroyed anyway, which is fine. And they have to rehab those or rebuild them or refit them or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. I didn't know that you couldn't do that. I thought you could just chop APCs anywhere. And Kev just like had VC or NVA or whatever out there sitting outside the camp and just hammered my 2 companies. So he's been poking around in the jungle up on the mountain, and I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna fix them, and then I'm just gonna friggin' light them up. So I did, and he's like, oh, I think that evens things up now.
Well, you know what was so funny is that when you moved out and everything, I was trying to tempt you into the jungle and into the mountains, and so because I had arranged, I can't say how many companies, but I had arrayed these companies in position to jump on your irregulars when you did come out, and then you came out and basically pre-plotted air and just napalmed my ass into the next century. It was awesome.
I was like, I know he's out there. I know he's all around. He's been friggin' harassing me with mortars. He's been doing all kinds of shit. So I was like, I'm just sending out my units and my irregulars, and I'm just gonna, drop some air on them.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a good job. Well, so here's the funny thing. I sent him a note and I said, well, like mortar company number 1, mortar company number 2, they're all going to fire on the camp and distract them, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, you only have 1 mortar company. I said, well, then why do I have the 3 companies on the board? Like they've been on the board the whole game. He's like, oh, yeah, kind of my bad.
Oops, I told you the wrong stuff. Yeah, he's done that a couple times with me too. He's like, correction. It's, like he'll say, oh, these guys are getting attacked out of the southeast. Correction, southwest. I'm like, well, it's kind of important to know where the hell I'm being attacked from. But it's fine. I mean, it's not like we're on a time clock or something like that. It's like, well, we need to, respond back in 2 minutes. So no, I think it's really cool. I love the whole not knowing where everything is and you got to go play whack-a-mole. It's very Vietnam.
It's great. Yeah, it's perfect. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. And all I can say is, la resistance.
La resistance. Uh-oh. John says if it continues, he's going to have to tell the penguin with the ice cream joke.
That's funny.
Not that one. Not that one, please. Soviets are sore losers in 1941, according to Stigler.
Yeah, I saw that one. I think I popped that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Who's doing 41? Rostov 41? Are you doing that, Todd? Hey, Todd, stop making models. Todd,
Todd,
looking to you.
Todd, we can see you picking your nose. Stop.
Dude, you touching you know what's in your robe there? I'm going to kick you from the show. Hey, look, it's a show now. It's not two guys playing a game. It's a show. I'm kicking him from the show. That's it. He's out.
You're welcome. Don't keep quiet on my behalf.
Yes, Brian, I am.
That sounded creepy the way you were like, yes, Brian, I am.
You think everything I say is creepy, Mo? I don't.
No, I do not. It was just the way you said that. It was out of nowhere. It sounded like so disembodied. So how are you liking Rostov so far?
Well, I'm setting it up, and that has been an amazing experience.
Really? Riveting, huh? Exciting.
I should have been filming that. It's
You should film it and then fast forward through it, like, do the fast movement, like,
yeah.
setup's only like 30 seconds.
We should do that sometime.
He does a lot of live streaming and setting up, so it's riveting stuff.
Come on. I don't have
Well,
the guys.
So
What's
I have issues with that game, but I believe a lot of it was rescued from the original designer. So
Yes.
yes. So,
I think so.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I have not played it yet. I got it sitting over here. I got that, and I got Last Stand I got to get to as well. I got so many games I got to get to. It's the name
Last Stand is awesome.
It looks really good. And the map is just like so non-MMP. It's pretty.
What's Last Stand?
That's what is it? Masahiro Yamazaki's game. It's one of the International Game System games. Battle for Moscow. So that one looks really good.
It's basically Operation Typhoon from SPI on 1.5 maps and done in the beautiful aesthetic of Masa's style. And it's very smart game mechanics and very clever. It's just a different war game, but still has the hex encounter thing going on. It's just got some unique mechanics around it that make it work really well and differently from a lot of games that I've played recently on the East Front. So it's a refreshing change. He said. And if I could remember what all those things were, I would tell you, but it would A, be boring, and B, I would be making it up because I can't be bothered to go and get in the game to look at the rules and tell you.
No one's going to call you out on it because no one else remembers either.
Well, but here's what happens though. It's like 3 years from now, some jackass will come and sit down and watch this video and go, he said this about this game, and that's entirely wrong.
The funny thing is, I put up that NATO video today, and somebody goes, there's a mistake in it, and I was like, yeah, I know, and it was good eyes on this guy's part that he noticed that the Warsaw Pact had attacked in an area. They did like an exploit movement where there's a marsh, and you're only supposed to do it in clear. And at the time when he did it, when Bruce was explaining it, he moved into the marsh, said it was cleared. It wasn't. It was a mistake. It was a small mistake. It was not a big deal. Right. And we caught it. We had already noticed it, and we're like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to go with it. It doesn't matter, because if someone's going to have like real heartburn with it, oh well. If you just realize, okay, just ignore that it's marsh in there. It's still exploitation movement. It's still the same concept, regardless. It's clear terrain. So
pull all my do not move on game turn 1 markers off, kid.
Oh, you sure they come off now? It's
the game turn. Yeah, the game turn. The one game turn.
It's game turn 1.1.
No. Go back to your chit chat.
It's the Marcus the Penguin joke.
Damn, whole goddamn command they can't move.
I haven't played Red Star Rising either.
Yeah, I haven't played that either, but I think it's I have no comment on it, actually. I was just going to say I think it's something, but I really don't know what it is. So I know what the game is, but I haven't played it, so I can't compare it to The Last Stand. But Musk is very proud of The Last Stand, and I think he's done a really clever job with it. It's almost frustratingly good in the way that the Germans struggle from the opening turn to really get any sort of momentum or headway going. And there are all these, you've got to be really smart and really wise about the avenues of approach because of supply, which is one of the things I screwed up. It really makes a big difference. So it's very clever.
Yeah, I had Red Star Rising at one point, and then I ended up selling it because I was like, you know what? I think I have enough East Front games. I just have to kind of decide what I want to play. Well, not that. It was more like, okay, what am I going to play, and what's going to get played more often? You know, what is the chance of getting to the table more than once?
Right. Exactly. Although I do have some games that I've only played once that I might want to play again that I'm going to keep, and then I have some games that are nostalgia ones I want to keep that I've only played once or twice, and then I've got a significant number of games that I've either haven't played or have only played once that I'm definitely not going to get back to the table. But then I think, well, you know what? If I played opposed, maybe I'll feel differently about it.
Sure.
So I'm sort of keeping them for now.
Per game turn. Doing rail movement.
All right. Thanks for the update. Let me know when you're ready to fight something.
Well, there's only going to be one.
You're such a chicken shit. You're telling me you're not going to attack anything?
What the fuck? And what am I supposed to do? Would you stop doing that shit?
I just put the. Sorry. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Hold on.
So I won't move the. I won't move.
I'll double click so you can see where I'm at.
No, that's fine. No, I'm not following you, dude. I trust that you know how to move your counters. If you can't work that out, then
yeah,
we got bigger issues.
The first 2 units I moved were infantry units. I had to put them back.
Hi, my name's Jeff, and I'm a wargamer.
All right, we are going to do rail with this guy. I get 12.
You're gonna get freaky with the
I
rails.
get 6. So
That's
that's
freaky with the cheeky. What else have we got going on here?
and we'll take this guy.
Oh, here we go. Stig is.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. Stigler likes an MMP game.
Yeah.
It's one of the few MMP games he can stand to look at.
Well, he hates the maps, and I actually don't mind the maps because it kind of harkens back to the old SPI days. Not that I'm a fan of that or think it's the only way things should be, but I think they do an okay job. There are some horrendous the gamers maps.
Yeah.
It's like the 80s called and said,
Give me your palette back.
we have, but like when the 80s arrived, they kind of said, hey, everybody, we can do more than 4 colors. Let's go fucking crazy. Woohoo!
It's true.
Like MBS, the Napoleonic Brigade series, whatever it is. Austerlitz, I think the darkest color is like a deep purple or something crazy like that on the map.
Well, what's really weird is when you look at those maps, I kind of agree with Stigler on this. You look at their maps, and it's like it almost looks like they regurgitate the same maps over and over. When you, at first glance, like when you look at them, you're like, man, these are like the same drab, dreary, maps. I mean, they're functional, they work, and some of them are actually not terrible. But when I looked at Last Stand, I did the video for that, and I was like, wow, this is actually a really nice map from MMP. It's a beautiful map. It's gorgeous.
Well, that's because Massa did it.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's such an artist. I actually went and bought, I paid a freaking premium for it too, the Desert Fox SBI magazine version from whatever it's called, like Hobby Japan or whatever that Japanese magazine is called.
Yeah.
The Sunset something or other. I bought that version of it because it's his map and his counters, and it's gorgeous.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Todd doesn't trust my suggestion of going to with Vorwart, so he's saying, hey, how should he spend his flying pig money? OST, Platoon Commander, or Crowbar expansion?
I would get
or Fearful Sacrifice for Jeff.
Like to be perfectly honest, I think Platoon Commander feels to me, and I've only played the Tiny Battles one, so it had the crappy counters and stuff. But to me, it feels a little bit like he wanted to reinvent World at War, and kind of didn't follow through. It's not awesome. That being said, he's done some stuff with Kursk and whatnot. That's the same system that I've heard really good things about. So I probably shouldn't poo-poo it too hard. But I really think if you like, oh shit, Todd, you love minis. You could put those big maps out because those OST maps are big with big hexes. If you've got the little super tiny soldiers, you could put that out on the map.
6 mil miniatures.
Yeah, that would work. That would look really good. And the rules are pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
But don't buy the Western, is it or Eastern Front? Don't buy the Eastern Front.
East Front was the first one, yeah.
Yeah, don't buy that because there's a second edition coming and they're updating all the artwork.
Out anyway.
Excuse me.
Are they going to correct where the hexes are actually in all of the buildings and things like that? Because there was some overlap on some of that.
That's the Stalingrad map. That's
The Stalingrad one, yeah.
That's supposed to be that way, though.
Combat.
No. I have reaction.
Hold on. Oh, I got to get a marker in here. Don't worry about it. You got time.
All right. So let's see. Let's see what we got here.
False alarm.
I've been hailed. I will see you all later. Thanks for the ideas.
Being hailed.
Well, be like that, Todd.
I'm being hailed.
So Roman Emperor of you.
all hail the wardrobe.
See you, Toddley.
Job.
Take it easy.
All right. Packing up north.
Okay. So
all the way up, the farthest unit up.
Okay, Prince Charming, just calm down because I'm going to do my reaction move first.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and...
Now, it's within 3 hexes of a declared attack. Is that it?
Yep.
You sure you don't want to attack anywhere else?
Nope. Positive.
Really no fun. All right.
No, sir. That's not a mechanized unit. Put it back.
Oh, I get to take that. That comes up next turn.
You don't have anybody who can reach that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. There's a zone of control there.
Hang on a second. Oh, it's here. There's not. This stack.
He can't get there.
I can move. Let me 3. Okay, you're right. Okay. Ooh.
You can move him. You just can't move him to that combat.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. So I'm going to do this. 3 to there. So there. What do you think about that? Let me just make sure they're all armored. Here they are. Okay. Well, that's no fun.
Force conservation.
All right. Look, you go ahead with your bad attack. 2 to 1. Let's see what you
With
got.
nothing.
Roll a 10 for me.
Hold on. No, I'm only going to get 1 combat, so it needs to be a 1. All right, watch. It's going to be a fucking... This thing will find a way for me to roll a 12.
Bring it 10.
2. Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
1 asterisk, and you lose 2.
Are you shitting me?
Punish that. He's dead. Get him out of here. That's a base unit anyhow.
2 on a 2 to 1. Wow.
Well, I like how you remove steps in this game. You don't have to put that funny marker on there.
Yeah. Let me find it.
Kill the unit. Do I get like 20 victory points for that?
I can tell you what you're going to get.
This is a friendly game. There's family watching.
It's a dysfunctional family, but they're watching.
Thank God they don't speak fucking Australian.
Wow.
Stevie's saying that GMT is reprinting the Bear Claw. Battle of Smolensk, 41, Yulon, and Kiev.
Yeah, they've been doing that's a thing.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, I don't know when that's going to be done because I think that'll be the last one after they do the other Russia campaign.
I don't know they're gonna. Hey, with that attack, I was already adjacent, wasn't I?
Yeah, I didn't have to move. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Why
I
the hell-
only move mechanized.
Why the hell did I move adjacent to you? That was really stupid.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe you were feeling generous. All right. So let's see
All right.
what we can screw up.
Well, with that Bear Claw, that's a John Kranz game, so that's not going to get made. They'll pull that at some point. I can't imagine. He doesn't have the time to finish the Russian campaign.
Well, the last word was it was supposed to be done this year. I don't know where it is in the print schedule for
well, there you go.
GMT.
GMT's a production rock star at the moment.
Really? You think so?
Well, I mean, they've got a shitload of games on the deck.
They do. GMT does, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. Well, I know they have a lot of stuff on the sort of the back burner, but
2.
they seem to manage to get stuff out in decent sort of waves, I guess. I don't know how Compass does it with no pre-order system really to speak of.
yeah, that's the amazing thing. It's like, Compass is cranking out anywhere from 2 to 4 games a month, pretty much every month.
What's the deal with you playing the NATO? Are they getting ready to ship that? Because I prepaid for that.
That's in May.
He was playing on Vassal with the
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The Vassal. I wasn't playing the actual.
So are you doing mech move right now?
I'm doing my regular movement now. Remember, my orders are
Yes,
reversed.
you're reversed. Yeah. Let's see. There was a good question here. Which game have you always wanted to play but needed an opponent? Do you have one, Mo? Oh, Mo's gone. You lost Mo. Oh, no,
I'm here. I just turned my camera off for a second.
You're good.
Which game have you always wanted to play but you need an opponent? That's a nice way of saying which game do you want to play but you have no friends? There's a bunch. I think.
Peloponnesian War? Oh no, that's a solo game.
That's solo, man.
I'm kidding.
Let's see. Tianbian Fu is one. You can play it solo, but I want to play that opposed.
Right.
Jaws of Victory is another one. You can. I mean, that's all on Vassal. You can do too, but I don't know. There's something that I really enjoy about the face-to-face stuff, and another one that I really did enjoy, and it is better face-to-face than doing it on Vassal, unless you have 6 or 7 hours that you want to commit to it, and you can get everybody to commit to it. Is Angola? That is a lot of fun.
Oh, Angola is awesome.
Yeah, that is a really, really, really fun game.
4-player game, one of the best 4-player games out there.
Absolutely. I think it blows coin away.
Yeah, with the caveat that the communists can't win unless you use some of the modified rules. But because we've done that thing, I think 7 times live. It's
Oh, wow.
awesome. Yeah, it's amazing. It's our go-to. What the hell we're going to play war game. I don't know. I think most games are obviously a richer experience opposed.
Yeah.
And you get a different experience, like playing this right now. It's the defense and the decisions are very, very different. I'm playing Carthage opposed, and I've played 3 different people opposed now, and they all take a very different approach to the game. And so I think all games are much, much richer opposed, but there's no one game that I haven't not played because I don't have an opponent, because I believe I can get any game solo except for maybe Silver Bayonet, for instance, right?
A couple of them I do have, like Dian Fu I want to play, but that I think is better off playing opposed. And Fire in the Lake is another one I've always wanted to play, and I've never been able to play it opposed.
I can tell you how that works out. You put a block down, and then the guy will play a card, and he will take a block up, and then Next turn, you can play a card and put another block down somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then you go for it from there.
Well, it's coin. It's coin in a nutshell.
Yeah, I have one of the principals from GMT go looking at the game being played, and I said, so I walked up beside him and go, so what are you thinking? He goes, well, looks really hard to know what the hell's going on, because there was just this sea of red and blue and yellow and white cubes everywhere, people moving bits and cars getting flipped. We looked at each other and went, "Oh, it looks great." Walked away. It was pretty funny. Are you done yet, dude?
I'm trying to cut off all of your Panzer divisions.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Make it interesting, you know.
Why not?
He's a tryhard.
What I want to do now?
And that won't do me no good this turn. We'll let you push a little farther. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
So cute.
I got to keep checking the stacking levels. Make sure I don't fuck that up. Okay, that was good.
Do they have stacking points in this game?
Yeah, the black number to the left on the counter is the stacking point number. Germans can stack 10 points. Who cares how many Soviets can stack? But you might know. I don't know.
74.
Yeah, exactly. That's about right. And why don't you pile some more shit into that town? You know it's going to die anyway, right?
Not enough in there right now.
All right,
Not enough in there right now.
you go right ahead.
Let's see. He's creating a clusterfuck over there, so we should probably do that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll sacrifice that for now.
Yeah, we definitely do miss cons, but you know the good thing is that's why there's virtual cons.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I warmed up to cons. I go to smaller ones though. There's something about I've always felt just felt awkward. Maybe it's just socially awkward at cons. I'm not
Socialize with people at cons.
No, just it's like, oh hey, want to play a game. You really have to kind of know your buddies, have friends that play, and then get it all booked, and then get it all squared away, and have it set up. And then half the time, people change their plans the last minute, and you check the spreadsheet, like the con I'm going to in a couple of weeks. Everyone's asking me what I'm going to play. Is like, well, the last 3 years I've booked this thing. We've booked everything, and then you guys change all your fucking minds at the last minute. So I'm just waiting until you pick what you want to play, and then I'm going to join in, right? So me and one guy are playing Carthage opposed, so that'll be fun. But everything else I haven't signed up for, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, because I just I'll do pickup games and stuff.
Oh, that's all I am to use a pickup game.
Look, if you ain't got pickup game, you ain't got nothing.
You ain't got shit.
I'm looking forward to going to my first con if they ever fucking have them again.
You've never been to a con?
Yeah. Well, I didn't come back to gaming about a year ago.
Oh, okay.
I've never done a big one before, so
You slackers need to come up to Dallas for the
I
CSW Dallas.
saw you. I haven't done the Dallas one.
No, it's the AAC con.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about what's that BGG thing?
Oh yeah, BGG con. Yeah.
You guys snuck me into that so I could see the prototype.
Yeah.
WBC, I think, would be the closest one to me.
That's a good con.
Yeah.
That is a good con. It's a lot of fun, and it goes for like 10 days. And the best thing about it is, if you're in the main gaming area where the demos and the publishers are all at, it's a lot of fun. But then you go to the back area, and that's where like the World at War guys are and all these giant games.
Right.
They get in there on day one, and they spend the entire first day setting everything up. They've got literally have baking sheets of counters sorted. They've got laptops with all their spreadsheets up and everything, so they can keep track of what units come in and what turns and everything. And that's all they do the entire con is play these giant monster games.
I just realized, wow, while Jeff was moving, I really haven't moved the screen around for anybody at all. I just left it on one spot. No one knows what he's done.
No one's paying attention to the game. They're just listening to us being clowns.
That's hilarious. So yeah, so Jeff was moving some units, basically from east to west, or in this case, west to east. But here's a comment about solitaire. I think the nagging push for solitaire engines in games, number one, and I think the proliferation of more solitaire games is not a bad thing, but having to have solitaire engines in games slows down development, and I don't know that it adds that much value. It doesn't for me anyway.
It depends, because I think a lot of that is due to the fact that because of COVID, everyone being stuck at home, a lot of people are getting into war games that are newer to war games that, may have just gotten in a year or 2 years ago, and they're now exploring things, and you can't get out and play, opposed. So you got to play solitaire. And the biggest hurdle for a lot of people is making that mental switch from, I need to play against people, or I need people to play a game. And you realize you don't need people to play almost all games.
Right.
You can literally play almost all games
by
yourself if you're fair. If you just,
But I think like Empire of the Suns is one of the first games, the Hex and Counter games, that's like published a real robust solitaire engine.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of like a catalyst, and then the coin games took off, and that was kind of all pre-COVID, and I'm just. Now it's accelerated a lot, I think.
Well, the thing about bots and stuff, they have them for Labyrinth. They've got them for all the coin games.
Right.
I was like, oh, this is cool. You're gonna have a bot, so I get my first coin game, and I'm like, yeah, it takes like 30 minutes to try to figure out what the hell to do. Fuck that. I'm just playing all sides, and that's what I do. I just play all four sides. Well, I actually play two sides. I play it as a 2-player game.
Right. I can't be bothered with all that bullshit.
Yeah. Starship Troopers opposed. Brian.
Yeah, look, and get online and play a game, right? If you're trying to work it out with somebody, just get online. Yeah. It's not hard. There's tons of groups that offer you an opportunity to play with someone online. And if the guy's a jerk, or the girl's a jerk, or the person's someone you don't like, punch delete on the contact and find another one.
What's this Vassal you're talking about? Is this like some new sorcery? I've never heard of Vassal.
Oh yeah, it's like Jeff's trying to work his way through Vassal right now. Where are you at, Jeff? Can I help you? Move everything to your right.
No, I think I got it under control for the time being.
You sure?
We'll see how it works out.
Did you reinforce
that? Sounds like my plans. Hey, I'm going to do this. Let's see how it works out.
I'm having a hard time with these partisans behind your lines.
Well, just tell them not one step back. Not one step back.
I'm almost done, actually.
That's fine.
That was my answer. Nearly the entire game of Stalingrad 42.
Right.
We were playing. Tom's like, "Are you going to back up?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me, dude? Not one step back, comrade."
That's great. Yeah, the guy I played against, that I'm playing right now. In fact, we just called the game because I couldn't generate the auto victory, and I was 1 point short. It was so frustrating. But I burnt out the entire set, except for I think one Panzer division. Every Panzer division was either reduced or a remnant.
Oh wow!
It was turn 15.
Oh crap!
Yeah, so I mean, I got really close. Friggin' one town didn't fall. I forget which one it was. It could have been the Love, actually.
Well, it shows you the grind, especially if you do hold your ground, even though you're going to chew up troops, but the Soviets didn't care. Yeah, and neither did the Germans.
Yeah, it wasn't the fall behind what it was, but yes. I have. I want to say.
That's one of the things about it is people will say, what's with the whole thing about solo games? And I'm talking to Brian about this, and he says, most war gamers play solo anyway, so what's the big deal? We play both sides.
Yeah.
Solitaire.
Maybe that's just a mental. Sometimes I think a lot of the time, war gamers talk about playing a lot, and they talk about all the things that impede them, whether it's their wife or their kids or the lack of space or the lack of, all these things. Got to click the counters first, got to read the rules first, got to print this, got to do that, got to mount it. There's all these impediments. And that's why I created that tag, #RollDice. Just put the game out, put it on the board, go mess it up, make a mistake, but go have some fun and just play the game and just get after it. And if you don't like it, after a couple of turns, pack it up.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you go through, that's the worst thing ever is, I got to clip the counters. I'm going to love this game because you love the theme. You're attracted to the theme. You're attracted to the manual, the cover, everything. You clip the dice and you clip the counters and you're all ready to go. You read the rule book and you sit down and you start playing and you're like, this sucks, or man, the friggin' setup is tedious as shit and you lose interest. So number one rule, if you're going to play the game, say, you know what? I really don't have a lot of time tonight. I'm going to play it tomorrow night, but I'm going to set it up tonight. Yeah. So that way there's nothing to screw with me tomorrow night. Right. I can I may not start till 9:00, but when I do, I'm going to be ready to play. The
only struggle that I'm having with Vassal, and I hope playing this with you, Kev, and another guy I'm going to play a game with, is I can't. It's still the thing where I can't see the whole map at one time.
Sure.
And I'm hoping that I can overcome that playing something. So this is probably good because this is going to tell me playing a campaign like this over 3 maps. This is going to instantly tell me whether I can do this or not.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you've got your zoom feature, and some modules will have an overlay so you can see the whole map in the corner.
Right. I'm doing my engineering, so.
Yeah, and no, Stigler, I do not admit that it might actually be a waste of time to clip counters. It's never a waste of time to clip counters. Always clip your counters. But I'm saying that it would be a waste of time to prep the game, clip the counters, and do all your other stuff, and then sit down and go, man, this game sucks. It's better if you can clip the counters after you play, once you know that, the game's going to be good. But the good thing is if you clip the counters, you find out you don't like it, you could sell it, and it's a selling point for some people.
Yeah,
it's already clipped.
Exactly.
Because real war gamers clip counters.
Exactly. Of course they do. Yeah. Oh,
Stigler has he has I could just see the frayed counters he's got in all of his games. The misshapen stacks, they're falling all over the place.
Yeah. Oh no. General Hood has jumped to another corps because he fell.
Exactly. He wasn't in that stack, Stig. He is now. Real war gamers punch and play.
Soviet surrender phase. I'm not surrendering anything.
Oh, is that like a statement of?
Yeah, I think I have.
Or some bullshit.
Oh, no, they're going to be out of supply. They're not out of supply yet. Okay, so we have completed a game turn.
All right.
Holy crap!
Well, you know what? I things picked up a little bit this turn. I was getting very concerned that this was going to bog down into a World War I situation. The way the dice and your exemplary gameplay were going, but then you fucked it up, and we're all good. We're back to normal, back on track.
Well, and plus the fact that I can only attack once, and the more you compress my lines, the easier it is for me to see everything to move it. So
yeah, well, you can, but you can attack more than once. You have to attack more than once. Sorry, you have to attack at least once to fulfill that obligation, right?
Well, it depends on whether I get a mandated.
Right. But my point is, you could have attacked more if you wanted to.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, I can do my normal thing.
So La Bataille with over 1,000 pieces. Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
in case you all haven't paid attention, I clipped Atlantic Wall. I clipped 4 Goss games, and then I clipped A Time for Trumpets. Back to back to back to back to back.
Ooh,
You clipped them
got
before
like Popeye arm. Huh?
You clipped them before you played them?
Yeah, I clip everything completely.
Well, no, I don't. I clip them as I go, and then I'll.
I know about 5 people that let their clip as they go. My buddies that are playing with Bruno right now, they're the same way. They clip as they go.
Yeah.
Like Deadly Northern Lights has 1,700, and then you have Under an Iron Sky has over 2,000. So that's a lot of clips.
Iron Sky has over 2,000 counters.
Oh yeah, but I clipped all that shit. I clipped.
I won Jaws of Victory.
I clipped both of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even punched Jaws of Victory yet. I started to play a Vassal game of that once, and then that just kind of fell off. And because that's a time sink on that one, and I think schedules weren't working out for everybody at that point.
I had a guy the other night I noticed, I think it was last night over in Consumer, he said that he was bailing on OCS and that CSS was going to be his system of choice. I haven't gotten to CSS yet, but.
Oh well.
SCS.
Yeah.
Actually get the game played.
I just find CSS and GTS just incredibly repetitive. It becomes tedious to me. It's the same freaking thing every time. Whereas like with this game, there's a lot more maneuver going on here, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot more nuance to it, and while the combat is not as detailed as CSS or it's a different scale, or even GTS and some other systems, at least you're not doing exactly the same thing every time. You're kind of making do with what you got. Whereas with the CSS, if you don't do things in the right sequence, you just foobar shit up and it doesn't work. Anyway.
Well, in like OCS to me, you really so the balance between that and this, because I love both of them.
Right.
You have to work harder, I think, in air and supply and OCS.
Yeah.
Than you do in this game, but you still have to apply supply in this game unless you want to take a penalty.
Sure.
Mm.
Yeah, I would. And then, you know what? I think the first couple of attacks, besides the fact they were on 10-1, so it's probably okay. We should have been adding 2 for my first couple of attacks because I did not use supply. But I think I was cranking you pretty hard anyway, so it was okay.
Oh, okay. So 1s turn into 3s. I'm still eliminated.
Yeah, I think you're still.
Yeah. Well, I hope you attack a lot on the next turn because your dice will flip.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah.
No.
It has to. It's got to go odd, even odd.
Well, so I tell you what. If you like OCS, we should try and find an OCS game that we can play maybe something smaller than this, but
like a 1-mapper.
Yeah, just to kind of get I'd like to exercise my
So we wouldn't rather just play with Tony.
thinking. Well, I enjoy playing with Tony, but Tony has a certain style, and I like playing different styles, right? So
Right, I got you.
Look at this. Mo is my hero. He has a deep voice, does not clip everything, as a Marine, I think.
Yes, I am a Marine. I do clip. Well, I try to clip almost everything, at least the things that need to be clipped. And thank you on the golden voice. I appreciate that.
So sexy. I'm going to have to get one of those little microphone filter thingies.
You should.
Hey, this piece of shit right here that I bought.
Well, you realize what the pop filter is for, right?
No.
Well, they ain't working.
Seriously.
When I use this thing, you can't. If I move this far away, you can't hear me. So I'm using my darn.
Pull the thing closer to you. Pull it closer to you.
Oh my God, Mo! When I was on chat the other night, I was sitting right here, so anybody can understand.
Like if I have it over here, you can hear that it's at a distance, but when you bring it in close like this, it sounds all sexy and shit, But the thing is, the pop filter is
the resistance.
If I'm up close to the mic and you hear me say pop filter, you can hear the pop, but I have the windscreen on. But when it goes further away, you hear say pop, you don't hear the plosive as loud. The pop filter is to keep distance, the proper distance from the mic. So that's what that helps you for. Also, you have to realize where your breath comes out of your mouth when you're talking into the microphone to try to get your mic below or above the air, and that will help cut.
Okay, so how does my camera mic sound?
Cameron Mike sounds fine.
Yeah, you're
And
fine.
Todd's got one of those damn the Blue Yetis that you can get them at Walmart, and he walks around his damn room and talks.
What's he got, sorry?
A Yeti.
That's
Yeti
what I use. That's what I have.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about just going up to Walmart and grabbing me one that you just drop it down on your desk and you can move it around.
Yeah, well, the Blue Yeti, which is what I have here, and then I have it on an arm, so that way it actually points properly at your face. Because most people do Yeti wrong. They will talk at it from behind rather than from the front. Right. And you should be talking at it where the Yeti logo is. And it should technically be sideways. I mean, you can do it up and down. You can do it straight up and down or whatever. But it's better off on an arm, off to your side, because then it's right in front of your face and you can move it in and out really easy and stuff like that. And you get more of a richer tone to your voice, because a really big key in having good streaming or anything is a good voice. Because if you sound tinny or too far away, people are like, what did he say? What did he say? You know,
right.
And that's why I have no views. You
have no views. You suck. That's why. You know what? I'm going to teach you, and I'm going to get you a few more viewers. I'm going to get you on my show.
Can I be on your show? I need viewers. You know, if I could just get off my fucking Facebook ban the last 30 days, I might have a few views.
I want to get to 1,000, and to me, that would just freaking be awesome. I think. Yeah. I'm almost 600 now, so
the key is to not worry about your views. I mean, not your views, your subs. Just do it because you have fun doing it. Because if you try to sub chase, it's gonna just kill you, and you're gonna lose interest, because you'd be like, how come this person has 40,000 subs and I have 700 or 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever? Different audience, man. I mean, anybody who does that, it's like there are ways you can artificially inflate your subs very quickly, if you want to go pay for it. But
I don't want people to watch for that. I want them to look because they enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm enjoying it. It's been a year, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I love doing it, and you can tell I have all the tools to do some of the nice intro video stuff to get started. Mm-hmm. I want to get my shit posted. And
I do it because I enjoy it, and I do a couple of things. I put out what I would like to see when I want to find out information about games, and also for like the NATO thing I did today, I learned a bunch of different things that I wanted to play around with in editing that I wasn't doing before. So it was a good way for me to learn some new stuff, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, your previews are definitely the go-to.
No, thank you. So that's why I do it that way.
You're the go-to guy for previews. That's for sure.
Thank you.
As far as you know, anyway.
Now, if I can get some time to do some playthroughs, I can do more playthroughs. But I think Bassel's great for that.
You probably don't get much opportunity for it. And when I saw the one for NATO today, I said, "Oh God damn, I get to see what this looks like." And I turn on, and it's Bassel. Sorry, I turned it right off. I didn't.
It's a lot of hard work in that thing.
I was sweating how I was going to handle Kev's moves tonight.
Oh, you were sweaty. Well, I was just glad that A, I remembered that we were playing, and then B, remembered to text you and say, "Hey, by the way, we're still playing," right? So.
Yeah, I thought you were going to blow me off. Said that fuck. I'm not going to play with this fucker.
Dude, today was a stressful day.
I was out yesterday because of that damn shot, and I went back to work. Of course, naturally, when I'm not in the office, that's when there's problems, and I get phone calls. And then I went in today, and sure enough, right off the bat, the boss, we had an issue with an address that was assigned to some townhouses because somebody posted their permits wrong. And the boss just went up one side of me and down the other, even though I really didn't have anything. I'm the one because I'm the senior citizen in the group. And I have 4 girls that are less than 30 years old that work for me. He ain't going to yell at them. He's going to yell at me. So,
yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, dude, that's 2 turns down. Now, next week, let's see. Next week, 15th this week. So I'm good to go next week. And then the week of the 20, whatever day the 28th rolls around on, I think that's the middle or the end of the week. I can't play that week or the following, but I can play next week if you're down.
Right. That's cool. We'll go next week, and then 3 weeks after that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Nice.
That's good because I'm going to start this. We're going to start this great. Yeah, you know, and you need to pull your GBACW Death Valley shit out because it doesn't make sense to me with the games that you played, which you can't conquer that system.
Well, I really think it comes
No
down
one
to
ever said, listen, hang on a second. No one ever said I was a smart guy, okay? I play a wargamer on the YouTube channel, that's all.
we're all just personalities. Now, I think it really comes down to, I mean, it always comes down to what you're interested in. You know, you can sit there like people talk about GBACW all the time. It's like, and it's a brilliant system and great. I'm like, man, it's ACW. I'm really not into that.
Yeah.
But if it's an East Front one, I'll jump on that. If it's a modern one, I'll jump on that because that interests me. So
Right.
you're going to grok things that you're more you're more attuned to.
Yeah,
Easy.
I have a pretty broad palette.
You're a slut.
Thank you. But,
You're a hex whore.
what can I say? But I think there's something about, I approached GBACW like it was great battles of history in terms of rules consumption, because there were many things, I've watched it play before, there were many things I felt comfortable with. And I thought, okay, I can get this, I can kind of fudge my way through it, and I'm not going to have to dig in on the rules. And my buddy had played 3 days at Gettysburg, so I'm like, well, we're good here. I'm just going to roll with the punches, and we'll work, and I'm going to do stupid shit, and we'll work out how the system works, right? So we get into it, and then we start doing things, and we were just backwards and forwards from one section of the rule book to another section of the rule book, second guessing ourselves, and then we go back, oh, well, we can't do that because special scenario 3.27.1 says that Billy Bob was not there on that day, and in fact, he's actually Billy Bob's cousin, Jeb, and Jeb said, no, you can't do that. And I was like, what the fuck? And so it went nowhere fast. And so we flipped and went to another scenario, and it was another...
We must play the other scenario first.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But you play because you play all those. Well, let's see. You did a lot of the Labatai stuff. You've played a lot of.
I dabble with that bullshit, dude. I mean that system.
Well, you didn't sound like you hated any of it, so
trying to be polite.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. The Civil War Brigade series. Like I said, that was the first mass of all the games I bought all at one time, and I'm gonna tell you, it's. I've played 4 of them now. This is the first one I filmed. That game intrigues the shit out of me. To be brigade level and just to stretch the brigades with extensions a little bit.
Right.
When you start writing orders, and you start to move somebody outside of those orders, and you look at those orders, oh hell, I can't do that. No matter if where they're going, they don't need to anymore. You still got to do it, and and that's one of those things that might work. You know what? You can play against yourself, and you can say, okay, I'm going to order to counter that guy's move. But if those guys don't execute that order or accept it, you're not countering that move. So you pretty much can write your own counter decisions out of a game by doing that, and I think that's freaking awesome.
Oh, look, I think that system and that rules system, whether Dean came up with that or someone else came up with that, but it's in the MBS.
Yes.
Rules as well, which I love. I think that's probably still my favorite Napoleonic system is MBS. But that rule system is so tight because of the orders that it just changes the whole game. All of a sudden, you're not doing this, I can do whatever I want thing, right? So it's kind of like Blind Swords. Blind Swords does it with the chip pool. That stops you from having that God's eye view and being able to do whatever you want, and that's a monster, and it's got the detail and it's got the nuance, and I think that's going to be an awesome system at that scale as well. It's on Kickstarter right now, by the way. I get 2.75% of every sale, so go order it out.
It's over 50 grand now. So.
Yesterday morning,
what's that? What'd you say, Jeff?
I got an email yesterday morning while I had this loan I've been paying off for like 6 damn years, like $500 a month, and I'm sitting on my couch yesterday, Mo, because I've got the Kickstarter thing on my browser here, And I went and I was getting ready to post. I was like, wait a minute, I need to check something first. And then I didn't do it. And I was sitting laying on the couch yesterday, and that goddamn email came through saying, "Oh, thanks for paying off your loan." I said, "Gettysburg."
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
There you go. There you go.
Awesome. Yeah. It's like, let me get myself in further debt.
I'm
I don't want it to another.
The fearful sacrifice games got me. I'm sitting on the middle of the fence with that because half of me says, I need to see that game. I need to have it in my hands or do something Vassal or something before, because I played Rick Barber's game that he did on Gettysburg. You want detail. My God, Summer Storm is detailed. And then, of course, then you got, GBA, CW, and all the other stuff on the other side. So I'm like, man, do I want to throw that money? It's something that I may already have. And I know Herman's reputation is great, but I don't know. The odds are now I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, so I would encourage you to try it. Look, just because I think ACW is one of those areas where it's like Napoleonics. There's multiple ways to approach the conflicts and the battles and the style of warfare, right? You can look at it so many different ways, and I think as more data comes out and more research comes out, and people will take a fresh look at things. We've gone from Terrible Swift Sword to, and I'll just use Herman's as the most current, not the best, but most current version. That there's a Herman's version of ACW, right? And so those two things really just kind of bring things all together. And then we have Stigler, who needs to be dunked in a water park, apparently. So all those different systems give you a different flavor and a different nuance. And having only played two different ACW systems, I can't really say that I know. Actually three. I wouldn't really say I know all of them, but I really enjoy the orders systems that are put into games, or some reflection of it, right? That makes you think about what you're going to do and have to follow through, versus what Stig was saying up chat was saying, oh, well, you got to roll for your orders and whatever. Well, you roll for orders, you can't change them, but you're still doing stuff and you still have some flexibility, versus if you write a move order, well, you've got to freaking go there, right?
Right.
Or you've got to attack, or you've got to retreat. You can't change your mind unless you convert the orders. So that's the cool thing, and it flows through to TCS in World War II as well, which is pretty cool.
That's the one we've talked about. One of these days you're gonna have to get me. We're gonna have to get online. You're gonna have to walk me through that, because that sounds more along the lines I would like. Is I can understand it, and I actually do seem a little interested in the written order stuff that you're talking about with like ACW and Napoleonics, but that era just doesn't do anything for me. But if you can do it in World War II or something more, World War II would probably be the furthest back I'd want to go for that, all the way up, because I like the whole idea of writing your frag orders and for your units and sending it off, having them do this stuff. This is what I think the enemy is going to do.
Yeah.
Because that's the way the real world works. And then in the game, we have this guide's eye view, and we think we're smart generals and stuff. And in reality, when you play an umpire game, as Kevin and I are doing right now, you find out, you really do not know what you think you know, because when you're playing the game, you have perfect information. You're like, okay, he's going to go over here. He's probably going to go over there. If not, he'll go over here. So you have two options. Whereas when you got to go hunt them down and find them, or he's got to try to probe and find a weakness into the camp or to attack, whatever, it's a different, ball game altogether. And it's a shame you can't have umpired games more often, because I think it would bring a whole new dimension to wargaming.
Yeah, I played a flat top umpired game with the CVs and Guadalcanal and all that. It's awesome, right? Everyone's, I think I'm going to do this. I'm not sure. Whereas if you were playing on the map, you're like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, the first TCS I saw, when I saw the map and having to mark up your, it just brought me back to taking my map after an op order and dropping phase lines, and objectives on the map. And, that I was like, wow, this has got to be good. So My problem is I'm still trying to sort of suck down BCS. GTS is sitting right here in front of me. And between the other three I'm playing, the thing is I probably need to stop trying to take too much in, because now I'm going to sound like Kev trying to make me put retreat markers on units in a game. I don't know what the fucking game is he's talking about. So.
Come on, man.
That
Come
tells
on,
me you've done this for a
I've
long
only got 47 different systems floating in my head at any one time. What could possibly go wrong?
But the funny thing is, you're taking in all these systems, and if you look back on them, you play these games for, say, the next 4 or 5 years, you look back at your videos and you're like, holy crap, I totally played that wrong.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Because we'll catch ourselves in mistakes all all the time.
Yeah,
right.
And that's the thing at war games are so much different.
Even worse is when you realize how bad you played them, right? So, like, you get seasoned pros, like I think Stevie Jones here is obviously a seasoned Napoleonic guy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, if he watched me play a certain, Napoleonics game, he'd be like, oh, dude, like,
yeah.
Nay never would have done that, right? And by the way, he can't do that because of the rules. But anyway, so I don't know. It's all good fun. You just do what you can do.
Well, this session went much better tonight, much smoother. You weren't the fucking rules lawyer asshole that
He normally is.
Yeah. Oh, he said that. I didn't say that. He said
No. It's the funny thing is there are rules lawyers. Kev's not like that. There are people that are just like really fastidious on, well, no, that's not what the rule means, or they reinterpret the rule throughout the game depending on whether they're on the offense or defense.
Absolutely.
And people like that. You just talk shit. That's the fun part about it, I love that. Like today, Kev is like, or the other day when you like whacked my guys, I was just like, you're like, all right, your turn, princess. Oh, that must have hurt, shit like that. And I was just like, fucker, And then today, I he's like, oh, I was just walking through the jungle. Bam, here comes some napalm. And I'm like, here's some, and I sent him an image of like burn medicine. I said, here, this will help. Like that. That's fun. That's the fun of it, though. That's the point of it is to have fun. And it's a game. And if you take yourself too seriously or you take the rules too seriously, we're not playing for $50 million in a damn game. We're playing for the fun of it,
I get whether playing it by the how things actually happen. I get great historical value out of these games, regardless of how they go. I mean, because it's kind of cool to sit back after you're done and say, Jesus, had this event occurred during this actual conflict, what could have changed?
What did it change? Yeah, the butterfly effect.
Yeah. So
this little engagement over here, this would have opened up the left wing or the left flank, whichever area you're in, and what could have happened here, and maybe this guy would have got killed faster, this commander, and how would that have changed the entire focus of the war? And that basically is what historians do in books. They'll say, well, if this had happened at this time, this is what would have probably happened, and they're just positing the same things we do at the table, saying, well, if that had happened, this is how things would have changed.
John, you should just write a book of all these little quirky comments you have, because you'd have published 3 volumes by now since I've been online.
Yeah, I mean, just between your videos, Mo's, and mine, John's got volume 2. Longshore's quotes, right?
Longshore's grognard bathroom reader.
Hey, it'd be number 1 on the bestseller.
But the funny thing is I don't have a problem playing the Soviets in Barbarossa. It's like, yeah, you take your lumps, just keep going back, and eventually it's going to turn around. Yeah,
first 7 or 8 turns, he's going to just waylay me constantly unless he starts rolling them fucking 11s and 12s again.
Well, because we know this is based on history, so we know how the history is roughly going to play. So X amount of turns, like you're saying, the first 7, 8 turns, it's going to suck, and then I'm going to get to spin it back on him. I like it where things could change either way. I like the alternate, setup where, it may not go historically. And now some people will balk at that and say, like the victory, lost, victory, denied series, for example. People say, oh, it's totally ahistoric. It's like, yeah, but it's fun. Do you want it to be rigidly historic, or you just want the chit bowl and say, oh, wow, these chits are all going my way. This is a really one-sided thing. But guess what? now that means the chits are all going to go the other guy's way, and this is going to suck. Because now I may be overextended.
Yeah. So the new Lock and Load, the Atlanta campaign, they've got a cool little chart in there on the back of it's like right near the scenarios, and it has a little chart for each scenario that you roll a 1d6, and there's like 3 possible variant options. If you decide you just roll simple roll, no adjustments, you just roll whichever one it gives. You might have an option that benefits the Confederates, or you might have one for the Union, or then you just play it historically. So that's kind of, I don't know if I ever, I mean, I know games have random events, which I think is really awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not big on the stupid random events. So
Right.
I don't want to see those.
Yeah.
But give me something that could have actually happened.
Sure.
And I think those are awesome. I think that coming back to Wargaming, I'd never heard of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you order that, or
No, they sent it to me. That's my first freebie.
You're somebody now.
Yeah. Okay, Mo. So, like, you just host David Heath the other day, and David Heath promised a whole bunch of shit that we were going to get, and then he's Jeff. I drink from a.
Look at this. You can't.
Jeff, I drink from a. What do you call that thing? Molasses jar or something? What is that thing? What do you?
Mason jar.
Mason jar. Drink from a mason jar, and you get the game before we do. Like, what is up with that action?
He's got more pull.
Wow, it just goes to show it's all about it's all about the other guy.
Well, OG Dev knew that I liked that stuff because we go round and round. You guys, if you guys get a chance, in this, I'm gonna throw one out there because they just invited me into their group. I'm now part of a group, the Rockies War Room guys. I'm telling you. But these guys stream. I played a Western miniature shootout game with these guys, and I am not a minis person. Man, I never laughed, had so much fun for 2 hours playing that.
Oh,
if you ever catch them, check them out because I'm telling you, they're a blast. They're a riot. And those guys, that's how. And Dev's part of that. Todd's part of it. And
I haven't seen. I think I've seen the Western gameplay, but I haven't.
It's hilarious. And I'm not a miniatures guy. I mean, I've done some painting in my time, but.
Well, yeah, playing a game like that is just, it's a trash talk fest is what it is, when you play that sort of thing, because you're literally just in a giant gunfight. Yeah. And, something like that would be cool. Another one, which people may balk at for a war gamers to play, but to play as far as having a stream where everybody just sits back, drinks whatever they want to drink, has fun, would be a good representation on the table would be Zombicide. Because it's just simple, brain dead, dice chucking, and everyone's screaming and yelling and laughing, and people get themselves cornered by zombies. I mean, the one of my favorite game instances was playing that with people I'd never met before at a con, and we were just playing, and we were playing for 4 or 5 hours playing this giant scenario. And this one guy got stuck, and I think it was the Rue Morgue one, and you get like an extra attack or something once you get past a certain level. And I had to do with a chainsaw, and he got for every chainsaw hit he killed 3 zombies, not one, 2 or 3 or something like that. So this one guy, we had to exit out, get to the helicopter pad. We all were getting out of the hospital. This one dude got stuck in there, and he got swarmed. And we're like, oh, dude, he's screwed. And he's like, come on, man, help me. And we're like, hold on, bro, we're coming to save you. And we go running back in. And he's trying to fight them off, just throwing dice. We get in there, and I'm just I just started hitting with the dice. And then we're like, dude, you're mowing through them. I was just boom, there's 3 down. Boom, there's 3 down. It was great. And we were just laughing, and we just left everything laying on the table. And then we got the guy extracted out of the building, and then we ran out. And we still had to get across to the helicopter pad. We said, we got to stop. We got to take pictures of this. There's zombies laying everywhere. This is greatness. Imagine all the dismembered body parts and heads blown off and everything. It was just great. It was so much fun. We were laughing for a good 5-10 minutes afterwards. And I was like, this is what makes gaming so great, is moments like this with people you don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, I was, after the first night we played, I was like, rules fuck up, didn't get that rule, and I was like, how well is this going to go? I think I talked to Todd about something. I'm not sure. I got to go through this with Kev and see if this is going to. And tonight was great. I mean, it was. So now I'm good. I'm sold on doing this. I just got to conquer the not being able to see the whole map thing.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to, come on. you go back to your days sitting up on top of a tank and a hatch, and me in an APC with a map laid out in front of me, and I can see the whole operational area.
Yeah.
That or laying a big game out on a table in the back room.
Yeah, situational awareness is definitely not there when you're playing on the screen and you have the you only get a small segment of it. That's a pain, but it's just one of the things you have that you don't have on the table. I mean, when you look at the table, you can see the entire thing, and that's where tactical games are king when it comes to that. Whether it's digital or it's on the tabletop, because not a lot of maps unless you're playing like OST with the giant map that goes 8 feet long. But fun stuff.
So it's been a blast. I'm glad I came back to gaming. We had a rough winter a year ago, and COVID shut everything down because it got me into playing again.
Yeah, but look at all the good that came out of it. Because of all this stuff, a lot of people are playing online, hanging out online, stuff like that. So
people are gaming way more, right?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Exactly.
All right, gentlemen.
Yep.
See you next Thursday.
Adios, muchachos. See you next week. Das Vidania, etc., etc.
Dos vidania, comrade.
And remember,
Out later.